After 2 infiltration missions in one evening, the Drugaunots settled down for the night in the Blue Water Inn, waking the next morning feeling as though they had slept for 6 months. With only 1 day before the Festival of the Blazing Sun, the group had a lot to accomplish in Vallaki to prepare for their double cross of both the Burgomaster and Fiona Wachter. Brunjorn was especially talkative this morning, as both opposing political parties had personally asked him to instigate their plans in the form of a speech on the day of the festival, and he wanted to ensure all of his companions were on the same page.
Okay, we're going to incapacitate Izek and Ernst before the time of the festival, and nobody's going to know we did it.
Isn't Ernst already incapacitated?
Yeah, but he's making a recovery. We're going to make sure he doesn't.
You're gonna make sure he doesn't.
No, I have skill in medicine.
We will make sure.
I have skill in
All
medicine.
right. But you guys woke up in the morning. Brunjorn wasn't there. You guys started conversing around breakfast, and Brunjorn showed up a little bit later. And everyone else knows what they need to know about that beforehand.
Okay, we need to meet with Vargas, then Fiona. We need to organize with Vargas the stage arrangements. Then we need to make sure that we are involved directly with the incapacitation of Izek. We'll be present there. We'll make sure that he is visibly incapacitated, and then secretly we're going to slip something in his incapacitation juice to keep him incapacitated for a longer period of time so that he... After arranging with Fiona that she's going to be on stage as well with Vargas, we're gonna go onto the stage, and you guys are gonna stand on stage and... My friends, we are going to liberate the people of Vallaki, and all we need to do it, all I need to do, is tell them the truth. And then what I need is I need to know if any of you guys have inspiration or persuasion magic to help me. I already have some, contacts that will.
I have a +5 persuasion.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need everyone on stage to aid me when the time comes. Have my back.
I can cast Scorching Ray on anyone who doesn't listen.
I also have...
I do not think that would be a prudent
That would make
idea.
us go better than Vargas, I'm afraid. Okay, I must be honest with you, Victor. Tomorrow, your father may come to harm. Will you be on stage with us? Will you assist us?
On stage with you?
I am going to be counting you as my entourage to help bolster the confidence of the people. I want everyone there.
He's looking a little nervous at the thought of being on stage in front of a bunch of people.
I will not have you speak if that is what you're worried about.
It might be better to not have Victor on stage because his father will be very like, wait, how do you know them? And it'll be very weird, suspicious. Yeah.
That would be my question.
Well, you can wait in a side alley and then show up because
I can be nearby. I can be invisible.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, party team. We have to go.
What are you guys planning on doing? Exactly.
Well, I just said it while I was in the crowd. I just said it to...
You're gonna overthrow my dad?
No. I'm not going to overthrow anybody. Like I just said, I am going to liberate Vallaki by telling them the truth.
Won't that just leave a power vacuum?
It will definitely just leave a power vacuum.
Not leave power vacuum.
Brunjorn, do you even know what a...
Friends,
look, I just want to leave.
We will.
Okay.
This is not something we have control over. It's not ours.
We will take you with us when we go. You will not have to worry about it.
But for now, there are things that need to get done.
Oh, look, I'll help you if it gets me out of here.
Okay.
I owe you guys for getting me out of my dad's house.
Let's go to the town square. I need to see if they have certain potions that I'm looking for. If they have ingredients.
Oh, you mean the market?
Yes, I have medicine skills, so I can put something together if they have just the ingredients.
And we can pick up our froggy switchblades.
Want to order one?
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys.
By the way, Alec, how long until my armor is ready? I just forgot.
That is still. I am keeping track of that. That's another like 5 days, so it's gonna be a while.
Okay.
What about my coat?
Probably the same thing.
I think your coat was gonna be ready the next day. Yeah.
Well, we're heading
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Pick up your coat, but you have to make it quick.
While you guys are still in the tavern, you guys have spent a little while here, kind of talking. It's mid morning. A kind of a greasy looking skinny guy with a hooded cloak comes in, and he like goes up to the counter and he looks over at you guys, and he looks over at Erwin, and he orders a beer, slaps down a coin. Erwin gives it to him. He walks over to your table and sits down, a little hunched over, and he says, "So you're the lot who's gonna kill Izek, right?"
Oh
Well,
yes.
any accusations to
That's
at
us.
some point, Izek will have to get
Alright.
dealt with. I imagine.
Yeah. So I'm the burgomaster's. You could call me his fixer. I do some behind the scenes planning to keep everything in town running smoothly. You can call me Zolt Lanston.
Weird name.
What are
And,
your motivations, Zolt?
That's a really weird question to
I serve
ask
the
someone.
burgomaster. I keep things running, and I get paid well for it.
Okay. I would consider that a weird question.
We were up this morning at the burgomaster's, and we were coming up with a plan for you to incapacitate Izek. So
yes.
I'm here to tell you all, meet me in the alley behind the coffin maker's shop in 1 hour. We'll talk
can
then.
you- Oh, okay.
We have to make some arrangements.
quick
to
stop.
be there as
Try
well.
to make sure you're not seen arriving.
Okay.
All
Thank you
right.
for your assistance.
Do you want all of us there?
As many of you as can be. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you later. He downs the rest of his beer, or wine, I mean, because it's all wine, slams his cup down and walks off, leaving it on the table, leaving the tavern.
Seems trustworthy.
I did not know about him. He's probably going to need to get dealt with at some point.
Yeah.
Although that I cannot say that's my responsibility.
Brunjorn, it
Well, it's
seems
your
you have
responsibility
a very
now.
short-sighted view
And you guys
the
knew
enemy.
about him? You guys knew him? You knew
No,
him?
but I
Okay.
did not.
Yeah,
it
that's what I
seems
thought,
strange that you would
Bill.
not consider that there would be other servants of the Burgermeister.
I'm just saying that you're the
Or
one
of
who
Lady
planned this plan, and I would have
Demon
thought
Face.
that you would be the person who would know about
Oh
this.
yeah, sorry, Alec. You should have mentioned that guy to me. Why didn't you tell me about him? How am I supposed to know about his dark servants in the night?
You can't know everything.
Yeah,
Well, it
that's what I'm saying.
seems this is the plan we have, so let's get about
Yes.
it.
We shall
We
execute.
have no time
Yeah.
left because we have to get there in an hour, so we got to go to the square. And now,
Yeah.
Alec.
All right. Yeah, and the coffin maker's shop, by the way, if you guys pull up the map of Valaki, is right next to Arasek Stockyard, which is where the market is.
Oh, perfect.
Are we supposed to join Astral?
No, I will tell you when to join Astral. We won't be using it for a little while, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So you guys.
Wait. As everyone is arguing, I take out the
Arguing?
or whatever, talking. I take out the symbol of the sun that I made the day before, and I pin it to the center of my chest, and I wear it proudly.
Yes.
Do you serve the black sun?
do that.
And I put him on the head.
Okay,
I
Alec,
serve the sun
there,
better than you do.
apothecaries.
Okay, you guys. You guys walk over to Arasek's Stockyard, and it looks like on the way there, the town is kind of bustling with a bit more activity than it has been previously. Looks like a lot of people are kind of starting the pre-prep for the festival tomorrow. And as you guys get to the market, you see a few guards and a few. You see, I think, a couple of the servants that you saw in the burgomaster's house. Well, Lindsay saw them mostly in the stockyard, gathering stuff from the various merchants. You do see an apothecary. However, upon further inspection, it seems to be more of a snake oil salesman kind of place than anything else.
I need an
Unfortunately,
apothecary.
they sell all kinds of guaranteed remedies for all manner of ills and keeping the devil at bay. Take this once a day, and you'll keep the devil away.
Can I look around to like inside the store to see if there's anything genuine inside of it, or is it all just snake oil?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Okay. Really got to fix me that investigation. It's a nat 20 though. That's good. Which was 19,
okay.
which is why I said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, a 19 is enough. You do see that he's got 2 actual health potions kind of on a back shelf.
Any ingredients?
That's it though. So,
Any ingredients?
huh?
Any actual ingredients?
Are you look around for ingredients, and then I suppose you eventually walk up to him and ask him, and he says, you leave the brewing to me. I know what I'm doing.
All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for your time.
Well, if I just sold you the ingredients, you'd be
Blah
competition.
blah blah. I'm walking out.
All right.
Now, okay, herbalist. There's no herbalist, maybe.
No. You're looking around.
I have an herbalism kit.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, so you could, with that herbalism kit, like potentially go outside of the town and look around for herbs and such. That would be useful.
Yeah, but that would require us to check out our weapons and check them back in. And
Yeah.
They don't actually like check out your weapons and everything. The initial inspection was just to tag them and declare whose they are. You don't like check them in and out every time you leave and enter.
Lindsay,
you
do
have
you
your
think you
weapons
can
on.
find the ingredients for 2 doses of a long-term sleeping potion in under an hour? Lindsay, I meant Ulira.
Elira.
So I know how to make.
You can sure give it a try. You are proficient in an herbalism kit, so you might be able to find what you need and do it, but it would be tricky.
How important
Roll medicine.
Brunjorn? I do have a plus
does
5
anyone
in
have
medicine, actually.
Have a spell that can put someone in like a sleep or trance for a long time that won't be noticed?
I do actually.
Okay, what does it do?
I have the fake death one.
How long does it last though? Because the person needs to stay down and be unrevivable for quite some time.
Sorry, let me.
We could actually stick a poison dagger in his chest because he's already gonna look dead and no one even would notice.
What's that spell actually
I was
called?
being
I have
serious.
so many spells
It's
available.
called Feign Death. I'm just looking at it.
Feign death. Okay, thank you. I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
But since we don't need to do that today, I mean, I could prepare it.
We do have to do that. We have to be there in an hour, so we do have to do it.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh,
You don't have a lot of time to do it.
Hey,
Okay.
And
Abby.
looking around is probably taking you about half of that time already in the market.
Enya, do you have any type of
It only lasts for an hour.
lethal poisons?
I do believe I don't think I have any lethal poisons. Let me look.
Do you think you can? You're our proficient sneak. Do you think during the incapacitation of Izek, if you get the opportunity, could you like stick a dagger in the back of his neck and no one would notice? Maybe.
I can do my best. Yeah, I have 2 daggers.
You want to try to make it so that no one sees and no one can examine
I
later.
have a mustache comb for Droog.
Oh, and
I have-
Droog, you were planning on selling a couple of things at the market, right? Remember you talked about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do that now, or I mean?
Oh yeah,
what
you're at
else
the market
Do we
with
have
everything.
time?
Totally. You could
Okay,
do that
I look-
while Brunjorn's looking at the apothecary.
I'm looking for the fanciest looking shop.
You find it.
Okay, I walk in. I got my chest all puffed out.
It is the shop that you ordered your coat from.
Oh my goodness! I walk up to the counter, and I slap a topaz necklace on it, and I
Oh
go,
my!
"You
You're
want
back
this?
for your coat, and I see you've brought this for me as well.
Yes.
Did you already pay for the coat, by the way? I forget.
I
Yes,
don't-
definitely.
I don't know.
You did pay for the coat.
It was
I think
not.
I think she did.
I think she probably did.
Yeah, cause yeah.
Anyways, she says, "Well, I could give you 750 gold for a piece as fine as this. I could sell this very easily to one of the wealthy families in town."
My eyes like widen, and then I like recover myself. Like, oh, that's yeah.
And-
I think that sounds reasonable.
All right. Well, here you go, and the transaction is completed, and you have your coat as well finished.
Oh, this looks excellent. And I
That,
put
by
it
the way,
on.
was something you guys found
Oh,
all the way
boy.
back in the Durst Manor. I just saw a bunny face. That was very funny.
Sorry, he just jumped on my computer and I don't
Oh,
know
good.
what he did.
Yeah.
I went to say this earlier, but the conversation turned. But I have the spell Hold Person,
Nice.
which when I cast it at level 3, I can hold 2 people.
Not let them move.
Yeah, they're paralyzed if they don't succeed a Wisdom saving throw.
You guys,
For,
by the
like, a
way,
minute?
the time that you have to meet,
Yeah.
what's his face in the alley, Zolt, in the alley is coming close.
Yeah,
It's taking
I'm
a while
not
to
done.
do all that shop.
I'm not done in the coat shop.
You're fine. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
pull out a jewelry box and I go, yes, you like?
Oh my, yes! Wow, this even matches the necklace. Where did you find these, young master?
Oh, you know. So anyway, and I also have this, and I pull out where is it? The
Currently, I'm looking for poison. Any type of lethal poison.
I pull out my box of fishing worms. I'm like, oh, whoops, not that. And then I pull out my insignia ring, and insignia ring, yeah, and it's slightly melted from
You
fire.
spell insignia with an I at the beginning, by the way.
Oh.
She looks at the insignia ring. She says, "Well, this is quite old, but I don't. It's not really in a condition that I could sell. So you can hold on to this. But the jewelry box, I'll give you another 50 gold for."
50. How about 75? Sound good to you?
I can't, young man. I have to make money somehow.
Wow.
The burgomaster's servants have been around this morning already, and they don't pay nearly as much as what it's worth.
I suppose. 51.
So no one sells lethal poisons.
She gives you 50 gold. Not here.
I don't
no.
notice.
Okay. Does the
Excellent,
dude we're
yes.
getting the frog necklaces from, or not necklaces? I was thinking about necklaces all of a sudden. Frog stuff. I know he's a special dude. You think he's got poison? Do we have time to see him?
Blinsky, you mean?
I know he was giving us those poisons.
Yeah, Blinsky.
Poison switchblades? Yeah, Blinsky.
They weren't poisoned. They were just switchblades. But yeah, he did have one poison thing.
Okay.
He did have some very
Give me the
suspicious
poison!
wares.
Give me the poison now.
Let me look up what he's got in my book.
While I'm there, I would also like to order a frog switchblade.
I can
the-
produce a
that-
half
that
ounce of
Blinsky's,
basic
yeah.
poison from my alchemy jug.
Yeah, it kind of needs to like kill him instantly though. Like, is it
Poison.
insta kill poison if I like fed it into his mouth?
So Isaac, mechanically, real quick, what you would be looking for would be a very high level item. Like it's
well,
just
what
not
if he's
something you're gonna find.
incapacitated and he's not like he has no way to resist the poison moving through his system?
What was I just looking up?
What
looking up
poisons
what Blinsky has.
he has at Blinsky?
Albie,
Yes,
no,
Blinsky,
don't you
Blinsky.
dare! Don't you fucking dare! Get down.
I could
Get
also
down.
give you a gallon of wine.
We could
Or
drown him.
mayonnaise.
We could totally drown him.
Or just
You guys,
highly
where you
immediate.
guys having this conversation, by the way?
Outside the shop that Droog is in.
Just out in
Bustle.
the open with
In the
the
bustle of the
guards
square where there's too
The-
much,
No.
the
I don't
hustle-
know.
in the bustle.
when there's too much noise to be overheard. We're just passing like mumbles to each other. where
We're just,
nobody
like,
can possibly
chilling.
hear.
Okay.
Actually, we're heading to Blinsky's right now.
I plot up to the rest of the party, and I go, look what I got from that one mansion, and I just got like all this gold, and I pass out 130 gold to each of you.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
wow.
Ooh.
So generous.
Wait, did you steal
well,
this?
you know.
Okay, you guys head over to Blinsky's.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
have
Let
time.
me see something real quick. That might be a little too too far away for
Oh
you
my
all
god.
to go.
Say,
Well,
do
we should
have
probably
time to
meet
go to
the
Blinsky
man
and-
Let's
behind.
go, Isaac. We'll try it.
Yeah,
we need
you
to do some
guys,
on-the-spot action,
honestly,
okay?
you would have probably had time to go to the market, look around for a bit, and then you'd have just had to go to the
Okay,
meeting
we
if you
gotta
plan
do
on going to the meeting.
while we're walking and nobody's nearby, I say we got to do some on-the-spot acting to see if we can slip something into this guy's system and incapacitate him. Don't do anything rash, though. We can't get
What
noted.
do we have to slip?
I have
It's
a
just
crowbar.
if you see the opportunity,
Can I interest you in
I-
a ball bearing in this
Ball
trying
bearings?
time?
you could stick a ball bearing in his throat. That might kill him.
I
You
have
guys-
nesting dolls.
All right,
Okay.
I just want to reiterate that this is a very dangerous conversation.
No. Alec, I said before I said anything, I said that while we're walking and nobody's nearby, I said that we were going to say
Okay,
that.
so you're waiting for a moment when no one's nearby
Yes,
to have this
I said that
conversation
before I
whispered?
meant-
All right, then make a stealth check for me.
Oh, no
Everyone
one's
who's having
nearby.
this conversation can do that. And your armor,
having
you're
it.
not wearing it right now, probably. So that, and it wouldn't factor anyways.
Got a 10.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my dice.
Oh, sweet.
I got a 21, but all I've done to the conversation is add crowbars and nesting dolls.
Yes.
I got a 12.
Okay. Is that a 12 plus your modifier?
So I got a 15.
Okay. That's the same as you rolled without it. Okay.
That
All right,
is.
you guys feel stealthy having
All
this conversation.
Enough. Let's go. And so we're at the place.
Okay, you guys show up there at the time. The coffin maker's shop, if you remember, is like a just dead-looking building, very appropriately. Let me drop a picture of it real quick.
Oh, by the way, you guys, do you like my coat?
Yes.
That is a very
Beautiful.
bold and
Very
regal
regal.
coat.
Yes, thank you.
So, yeah, like in the alleyway there, basically, is where you're meeting up. It's kind of off the beaten trail, a little bit hard to see from the road and that kind of thing. It's one of the more avoided areas in town.
Yeah.
You guys stand around there a little bit, kind of surveying the scene, and then
Mhm.
after maybe a minute, Zolt shows back up, popping out from behind the corner, behind the building next to the shop. And he says, "Well, you've all arrived on time. Excellent. So, here's the plan. You all come up with a convincing way to dispose of Izek. All you need to do is sell that you've hurt him. We'll take care of the rest."
Is there any way we can bring his quote-unquote incapacitated body to Fiona and show it to her?
Here's what you need to do. Have Fiona or one of her agents be here to confirm the body.
Okay.
This will take place 2 hours after noon. He will be in the stockyard in the market. He'll be the only one around there. There won't be any guards. We'll make sure the place is relatively cleaned out so you won't be under suspicion yourselves. It's the least we can do.
Oh, thank you.
All you need to do is find a way to lure him into this alley, make it look like you've killed him, and then don't take anything from his body and put him in one of these coffins after Fiona or one of hers confirms the kill.
All right. Sounds doable. Thank you for your help. And let Vargas know I have a couple questions for him before the festival. We can get them done right before the time, if that's okay.
All right. I believe he has some things to ask you as well, so he might seek you out too.
I'd let him know I'll come to him at a little after we do this, maybe at
By
like
the way,
5 p.m.
If all of this goes according to plan, there's a little bonus in it for you.
Hey.
When do you expect Izek back at the
Ta-ta!
manor?
All you need to do now is he'll be here when he needs to be.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
he zoop, disappears into the crowd.
I turn around to my compatriots. Well, that kind of walked right into our hands.
Kind of.
I was worried, but Yeah, we have a lot of opportunities here. I'll just say that much. Okay. We need to.
Now
fetch
we just have to get
Uh,
him
I
down
want
here.
Fiona
All right,
herself
so
to make
just
sure.
to reiterate, you guys remember what the plan that he told you is. Just so,
Yes,
because
we have to,
in character, you would be aware of this. but
2
let's
hours
just
from
make sure.
noon, we have to make it look like he died, show the body to Fiona, and then put him in a coffin.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
someone needs to go fetch Fiona. Who wants to do that?
Fiona or one of hers.
I
Come on.
want Fiona. That's why I'm saying.
Okay.
I am good at people.
I can go get Fiona.
That's
Okay,
true.
It's
And
right
I'll-
now about 11 o'clock. You have about 3 hours to.
We're just gonna auto wait. We have nothing else to do.
That's not an option.
Let's
You
go to Blinsky's.
We could go talk to Blinsky.
You
in
have a
the
lot of
meantime.
things you can do. Remember, you guys were talking about Elira
All right.
going.
While you guys
doing
go
that
visit
thing.
Blinsky,
You were
I
gonna
want to
talk
go to the
about
armors.
Blinsky's.
I want to go to the
Huh?
armors and try to
Yes.
persuade him to finish my armor faster.
You walk up to him and he's like, "The armor is gonna take as long as the armor takes. I can't work faster than. What do you expect?"
Can I order us a frog switchblade from Blinsky?
We'll deal with Blinsky in just a second.
Oh, we're not here. Okay.
All right.
no,
well, I
Blinsky is
suppose
not
I
at the
don't
market.
know what I expected, but it feels like a long time, a whole week. I mean, what do you have to do?
Have you
Get all
had
the
second
crap
thoughts
yourself?
about those gauntlets of strength? Those I've
I
got
didn't-
ready right now.
I didn't order any gauntlets of strength.
Well,
I got the Morning Star.
I was talking to that naked fellow about them.
Yeah,
As much as I'd enjoy having them, they were somewhat outside of my price range.
I think he was asking. Let me double check what he
Yeah,
was
how much are
asking.
they?
Droog just gave you gold. 130
I think it was-
gold.
You're welcome. I am a benevolent leader.
and I already paid him in advance, so he's good.
Okay, so how much were those knuckles of?
I think they were either 2,000 or 3,000. I think there were 2,000.
That's a lot.
What did he call them?
Iron
Knuckles of bestiality.
Bestial strength? No, not bestiality.
Uh,
Bestial strength. You guys head off to Blinsky's then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey! How's it going? Welcome back. You here for your knives, right?
I
I have
wave.
them right here. They're all ready for you. Check them out.
I
I
look
spent
at
all
mine.
night on that. Huh?
I look at mine and I switch the blade open. Does it work? Is it as wonderful as I
works.
imagined?
It is exactly as wonderful as you imagine. Just as deadly as an implement as you would not want in the hands of any child ever.
And it's a yellow frog and it has a little crown on it and it's bigger than Cithrin's crown.
Yes, and it has like a little switchblade. Like the frog is holding a switchblade as well. And, yeah, right, Michaela.
Blinsky, I would like to order one of these knives as well.
Another one, perfect. I was
Yes.
said I had to stop making them. I'll make another one for you.
Perfect.
You're
Thank
ready.
you.
I look
The
over.
day after the festival.
Perfect.
I look over at Cithrin's blade and I notice that his frog is green and it has a crown on it, and I go, hilarious! Green frogs can never be king.
Anything else I can do for you today?
Blinsky, you're gonna be at the festival, right?
Everyone has to be at the festival. There'll be singing and games and dancing. Yes.
You know Esmeralda? I think my companions know more about this.
Who? Esmeralda? No, I haven't heard of.
Oh, I guess I'm just talking nonsense here since all my companions decided.
Wait, no, I think no. Hold on. I think I've seen her once or twice before. She's got big bushy hair and she's got one leg,
got
right?
A what?
One leg.
Yeah.
Does she?
Yes, she's
Yeah.
been in town a few times. She's a little grumpy.
A little, yes.
How do you feel about the current management of the city?
The burgomaster Vargas, he has our best interest at heart. Sure, things might be difficult sometimes, but it's what you need to do to survive here in Barovia.
You really think that?
Yes, of course I do.
What about the people he?
No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He's a good guy.
I've spoken with him. He's admitted to it.
No, I'm sure you were. No. We don't talk. Let's talk about toys. It's Blinsky's toys.
I plot on like next to him.
While you're talking to him about this, he's like going kind of white in the face and like seeming very nervous.
Brunjorn. Stop.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? Why stop? No.
Just let the poor man get on with his stuff.
I
Poor
plot.
man.
I
with
plot
his
next to him.
toys.
Festival.
Mhm.
I go next to Blinsky, right? And I lean in close, and I pull on his shirt a little bit so that he has to like.
Yes.
Like,
What
lean
is it,
down.
my friend?
And I like go to whisper in his ear, and I go,
Don't worry about it. Esmeralda told us all about you. She thinks you're a great guy. Come on, say it.
Esmeralda, I've never met her properly. I've seen her maybe once or twice. Heard of her.
You have the monkey.
The monkey.
You have the monkey.
My monkey.
Yep.
The Piccolo. The monk.
Yes.
What about the monkey?
You have it. You have the monkey. Right?
and I look over at you guys.
Yes.
He's got the monkey.
What do you mean I have the monkey?
Mhm.
I'm worried. I'm a little worried.
Don't even worry.
What are
Esmeralda told us to keep an eye out for her mentor,
I
who
don't
has a
know.
monkey.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that. I don't know
Listen,
what you're talking about. I've had this. I don't know. I don't know.
listen, Blinsky, I'm sorry, but things are gonna change soon.
No. Don't talk about that kind of thing here. We talk about toys and happiness. That is what we do at
I look him
Blinsky's.
straight in the eye, and I just give him the most serious, most like, this is not the time face. Just one, and then I say,
Roll intimidation.
Not
You guys are so
Not-
mean.
hold on, stop. I'm not.
Why are we
intimidated.
Is it
being
more
so
like a
mean?
persuasion
Roll
sort of a thing?
intimidation.
All right.
Roll intimidation.
I got a 3. But
Okay.
anyway, okay. So I say to him, I just want you to be prepared.
No. What
I
are you
rolled
talking?
intimidation and I got a 19.
He's sweating as like Sithrin is looming
my
over
God.
his
Guys, stop!
Brunjorn.
So mean.
What are you guys doing here? I sell toys. I gave you
Relax.
toys.
Blinsky, relax.
What do you mean relax? You come in here, you no, I don't want any part of what you're planning.
You don't have to be part of it.
Brunjorn, I think we might have made a miscalculation.
This is not funny.
here.
This is serious.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm just telling you, be calm.
No. Don't tell me anything else. I can't hear you, Dada.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Why
Before
did you
we leave-
even pursue that? What was the
Before-
point?
Before we
Okay,
leave the
listen,
building.
listen, one more time.
Uh-huh.
Everyone is going to be at the festival.
Eh,
Alright? No, I'm not talking to
okay.
Brunjorn, I'm talking to my party, alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to understand this. We are beyond any semblance of non-committal. Everyone is going to be there.
Okay, your point.
Do you know how many people we can't account? Okay. Do you know how many people we can't account for when things go down?
I don't know why you're trying to
Make sure
intimidate
everyone is
Blinsky
prepared.
for
I'm not
something.
intimidating him. Okay.
You literally intimidated him.
No. Alec told me to roll intimidation. I did not.
You said I like give him a glare. That's an
No, I
intimidation.
said I stare at him. No, I said I stare at him with the most sincere. Like,
yeah, it's same kind of thing.
No, it wasn't at all. But
All
anyway,
right.
It's like
I
Whatever.
didn't
persuasion.
intimidate him.
Okay,
I'm just-
before we leave Blinsky's shop, as
That's more
everyone is
Blinsky.
walking out,
I give him.
I
I'll
leave-
give him a pat on the shoulder and tell him we didn't mean to frighten him.
Startles
I-
your touch. He's like, oh,
I
okay.
lean over
Alright.
to him and I'm like, I'm still getting my switchblade, right?
Yes.
I'm so
Switchblade,
sorry, Blinsky.
Of course. Okay.
You are a good man.
What is
Oh.
this with the monkey? Is this my monkey?
How much do I owe
Can
him
I-
for the switchblade?
9 silver. Wait, 14. Oh, wait, what was it? 2 silver.
Who?
That's it.
Oh,
Can I pull Sithrin aside and ask his opinion on something without
I-
Blinsky hearing?
I would
yeah,
like-
you can totally try that. Yeah.
I would also like to
Okay.
give Blinsky 5 silver because I do feel slightly bad.
Thank you.
Guys,
This
thank
is
you.
too generous of you. Thank you.
I try to give him a warm smile.
Sweating, and, like kind of wiping his face.
You guys are fucking dicks.
I-
Like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
All right, and okay, so you pull Citron aside, Elira.
Yes, and I say, do you think we should ask him if he's heard the name Van Richten?
No.
And remember, you guys can do insight checks as well to like figure out this kind of stuff in case you want it.
And I do an insight check to see if he's actually scared or if he's putting on a...
You absolutely can.
I have +5 to insight.
Probably fucking terrified.
Okay, well, I got a 6.
Do you want me to help you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
He is
we go.
definitely actually scared.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Obviously, he's
Maybe
Yeah.
Van
maybe he's
Richten
not
is
the
his
guy-
brother.
Can we
Maybe
try
he's
to
not the guy
figure
we-
out if he's lying? Like maybe he's scared, but he's like lying about not knowing Esmeralda.
Yeah. I'll let you try an insight check for that.
Okay, there we go. I got a 5.
You don't know much.
I give him.
Reading human faces is a little tricky for
I
you.
give him a warm, froggy smile.
I got a 17.
He is not lying about his relationship with
Yeah, he doesn't
Esmeralda.
know anything. All right.
Yeah, it's not him.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, well, I
That's why
guess
that's okay.
we
So that
got this
didn't go
entirely
over.
wrong.
That didn't go over well at all because
And
I
I
assumed he was someone else, and I thought he would be
Oh,
ready.
Yes, Elira.
I have a theory, but I don't want to say it in front of Blinsky.
No, we're not in front of Blinsky. We left the shop.
Okay, you guys
Yeah, for sure.
are like having a side conversation right now. So
Okay. What if the only other person here that I feel like it could be is Rictavio, and we don't know much about him.
Oh, the bard.
Do we know? Yeah, the bard. Do we
Van
know where he is?
Rictavio. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's true.
I think
Van Rick
he's
Fabio.
great.
Crap. Oh man, I might need to talk to Vin.
Drug likes him.
Okay. I
Have
didn't think
you
about that.
seen his sense of style? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I
Do we
have to
know where
go.
he
I'm gonna
is?
go to the tavern really quick. I'm gonna see if Rictavio's there.
okay, you guys are trying to go to the tavern right now.
Yeah, but I don't want
Yes.
to come in with an entourage and be like, "We come to speak with you." I just need. I want to have a conversation with him
Okay,
as
let me
nonchalantly as possible.
check some stuff real quick.
That went terribly.
That went so
okay.
badly.
Okay,
I
okay,
really,
if we knew he wasn't
really
Rictavio.
Poor Blinsky.
hope this is not an indication of how the rest of the session will go.
Rictavio is
Yeah,
not
that
at
was
the
bad.
inn at the moment.
Okay, unfortunate.
Hmm.
I
Damn.
hope he shows up and. Oh boy, that's everyone's gonna be at the
You have seen him there every night and every morning thus far, though.
Okay, we'll talk to him later at night. Okay, are we ready to do the thing now? Do we is Isaac?
Yeah, you guys probably got still a little more time to kill. Did you want to do that thing, Elira? Go out into the wilderness, try to find.
I do often want to go out into the wilderness,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's in
we don't need it as
character.
badly, but we do need definitely something that'll kill him without leaving a mark on his body.
Could
Unless you don't want to kill him,
I-
you cannot kill him.
turn into a spider that is poisonous and bite a man?
Oh yeah, you could turn into a black. widow.
I don't know if that's allowed.
So here's the thing: is that one, like spider poison, is really, really kind of overstated a lot of the time.
Black widows, though.
And also, two, the stat block of the spider, it does do a little bit of poison damage already. So, like, you wouldn't be able to turn into a specific spider to do more poison damage. And especially, like,
Okay.
because you're talking about like a character in Dungeons and Dragons, like particularly in Adventure, is like kind of magically more, you know what I mean? They're not just like a normal human anymore. Their very like presence is just kind of manipulates the weave around, because like that's kind of what happens as you level up, is your force of person becomes more, and is kind of the way I see it. So like,
Oh, stop
things
it.
that would kill like a normal person, like, you know, up to a certain point, you're still kind of a normal person. Then you get beyond that, and like, they wouldn't kill you.
What about? Hear me out.
Let's just say we're outside
Hear
of town.
me out.
Mm-hmm.
What about a rough-skinned newt?
What?
It is the
What?
third most
Newt.
poisonous animal on the planet.
Crawl down his throat.
All right, so I'm unfortunately gonna have to put the kibosh on the whole transforming into specific animals to do that kind of thing, because otherwise I'll never hear the end of it, and it'll just break the campaign.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can't do that. You can use the animal as it is described in the stat block with maybe a few allowances, but apart from that, you can't
All right.
really change
So
it.
I'm gonna say we're outside the city right now discussing this while Lyra looks for some.
Yes.
You guys are trying to leave the city to do that.
Why are we
I don't
leaving
think
the
we
city?
should. I don't think we should all go. Maybe like one person can go with
Yeah,
me.
one or
okay.
two.
That's fine. I mean, I don't really care.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Oh, they're
Thanks,
gonna
Zippin.
go have
You
fun
guys,
in the woods on a date.
You guys
Right. Yes.
leave the city. Yeah, going out by the
Citron
there's
and
the
Elira
north.
sitting in a tree.
Thank you. North, west, and east gates. You guys came from the west gate before, so you haven't been out the west or north gate or the east or north gate before. Yeah, I mean, did you want to go in their direction or just kind of generally?
I would like to go out the way we came in because that's where the elf guy was, right?
Okay.
Yep.
But you're going
I would
into
like
the kind of forest area to find stuff, or what? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Give me a nature or survival check. One of those two. Your
Okay.
survival modifier is much higher, and Cithrin's helping you, so he can roll either one of those as well.
I got a 12.
I got a survival of +5.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't-
not.
I didn't know we
with
could
them,
use
though. Oh my
survival.
gosh. Wow. Dang. So yeah, you guys are kind of looking around for the plants that you think you might need to do like what kind of potion you're looking to make specifically. Describe what you want the potion to basically do.
Oh, poison.
To
Originally, it was
deadly
supposed to be a
poison.
Yes.
sleep poison.
Or at
but-
least complete paralysis.
Okay, let me check here real quick. So you don't have a poisoner's kit, you have an herbalism kit. I mean, you could, like I said, you could still try with an herbalism kit. It just would be much more difficult. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What if I?
While
What
you're
if we don't?
looking around,
Right,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if we don't try and poison him?
We
but
don't
we
have
like,
to. That's not a necessity
Okay.
anymore.
Well, what if we do something to make him like, I don't know, like drunk
we're going
type
to use the
incapacitated?
feint death spell on him, and he's going to fall into unconsciousness. So we could just
I don't have that spell prepared.
prepare it then, because we're going to and then we're going to stick something down his throat, and then he's
You
just gonna
can't
choke on
prepare
away.
it.
I told you I can't prepare it.
Because
Wait.
it's already morning. Like she would have had to do it over the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
in the
I thought you said you. Okay, never mind.
But
I said I had it, but I didn't
yeah,
have it prepared.
so I'm looking at the kind of poisons and potions you would be able to make, and you're looking around, and you're doing a pretty good job. Like you're finding a lot of different plants. Not really what you're looking for, unfortunately. As you look a little harder, you and Cithrin get like, you can still see each other, but you're a little ways apart from each other.
Oh no.
And Lyra, you see suddenly an old hunched woman, and then you don't. She was like maybe 20 feet away from you, and then
She's
and
gone.
you hear like just a little.
Well,
I don't like that.
well, I've learned from Cithrin, I'm not gonna run up and punch her.
Mhm.
Might not be a hanged man, but you never know.
What are you doing
Um,
right now? In reaction to that, just kind of describe it.
So I saw her and then she disappeared, like immediately.
She was like probably 20 feet away from you, enough for you to like recognize what she was, and then she was just gone.
I'm going to turn around and
As you turn around,
call...
she's standing right behind you, looking at you. She's
Terrifying.
got kind of greenish skin, not like kind of like the shade that you see like in Cithrin's picture, not like green, but like definitely a little greener than normal. She
Not
looks at
normal
you
white.
and she says, "Hello, pretty. I like you.
Hello.
What's
Okay.
your name?"
My name is Elira. What's your name?
They call me Jeny. They call me Jeny Greenteeth.
Oh, I don't.
Fucking knew it.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, you look scared. You look scared. There's no need to be scared. You're looking for potions, yes? Looking for
I am, that's
means
true.
to make potions?
Yes.
Well, pretty Jeny has potions for you. If I can pull that up real quick.
A little worrisome.
I have some things you might like. Would you like to see my wares?
I figured it out.
Yes. Yes, I would like to see them.
Well, I have something here. Let me see in my pack, and she like pulls out this giant bag from out of nowhere, sets it down in front of you, and it's like clattering with potions and all kinds of stuff. And she let me look at these real quick. She says, you we'll see what your luck holds, shall we not? And she pulls out a little white bottle, like a little test tube bottle with a cork in it. She says, "Oh, this is one I think you'll love." She hands it to you. She says, Now how can you repay Jeny?
What kind of potion is this?
You'll see later."
I thank you for your card.
This first one's on the house, and she hands it to you.
Say no.
No, that's very kind of you, but I would like to know what a potion is if I'm going to accept this gift.
Are most wise. Pretty Jeny is very impressed with you. And she does a cartwheel around you and is now standing on the other side of you.
Can I be pretty Jeny Greenteeth when I grow up? This is what I want.
Yes.
She's living my
you
dream.
can. And you turn around to face her again, and now she is holding a much smaller bag. Michaela is gone, and she says,
Okay.
Pretty Jeny has a gift for you this time. Here, it's a bag of tricks. I'm sure you'll love it.
It's back
What
folding.
kind of?
It's a bag of
What
tricks.
kind of trick? What kind of
Wonderful tricks. Here, put your hand inside.
Oh,
I'm definitely not putting my hand inside there.
You don't want to see what kind of tricks? They're good tricks.
I am very curious. You got me there.
yeah.
But I'm afraid I can't accept such a generous gift.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Jeny will do it for you, and she sticks her hand in, pulls out like a little ball of fur. Let me hold on. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Frickin'.
This is my second favorite character we've ever met after
And she tosses the ball of fur over your head and behind you. And you turn around to look, and the ball of fur lands on the ground and then suddenly expands into a giant goat.
Oh my. That's a wow. That's a big goat you got there.
The goat saunters up to you and whispers in your ear, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?"
That doesn't happen. It actually just bleeds.
Suddenly,
like a
this
normal
turns
ass
into
goat.
the horror.
Yeah.
That's a very impressive bag of tricks. If you were hiding such a
Turn
large
around,
and
and
impressive
Jenny's
goat.
gone, and the bag of tricks is on the ground.
Okay. Do I hear her still, or like she's
Oh,
gone?
she's gone.
Is the goat still there?
Okay, I'm gonna take the bag of tricks.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You can
pick up the
add.
bag of tricks.
You can add a magic item called a rust bag of tricks to your inventory.
Bag of tricks.
It is literally called the bag of tricks. She did not lie to you
Oh my God.
whatsoever.
That's amazing. This is my favorite encounter of the game. Amazing. I'm so glad I went and looked for stuff.
Jenny will do it for you.
Jenny will do it for you.
And that's it. That's all.
Oh, this is a good bag of
Yeah,
tricks.
and
Ooh.
you are just aware of what it does when you pick it up. It seems like unlike any other magic item you've picked up so far, where it kind of took some figuring out as to what it do. You just pick it up and you're like, oh, bag of tricks.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, this is a good bag of tricks.
Wait, what's it called?
Bag of tricks.
Rust bag of tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how creative we are.
Okay, what does it do?
You can reach into it and pull out a fuzzy ball, and it can be one of 8 different creatures: a rat, an owl, a mastiff, a goat, a giant boar, a lion, or a brown bear.
I should mention that each time
A
you pull
brown
one
bear.
out, you roll a d8 to see what it is. You can't pick and choose. You just kind of get
That makes
one at
sense.
random. Yeah, it's Jenny's bag of tricks.
Okay, we're gonna just.
I love
he doesn't
it.
bring a potion with him. We're just gonna ding him over. We're gonna say.
So we can do 3 a day.
We're gonna ding you over the head,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna.
Oh, that's nice.
We're gonna make it look like we poison you. But then once he's dinged over the head and he's unconscious, we're just gonna straight up kill him. We're gonna pour water down his throat. So.
I could try
That
doing
sounds
the,
perfect.
Yeah, that's what I.
Okay,
thought.
and I think that Cithrin and Elira's foray into the woods has
Yeah, I think
probably
we're
used
done.
all the rest of the time. Also, Cithrin, you like hear this cackly voice talking to Elira, and then you dash over, and by the time you get there, like everything's happened already. It was like, bop, 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 done. Yeah.
Jenny will do it for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the place. We'll wait for Enya, and hopefully Izek will get there first. By
Okay.
the way, Enya, don't. Yeah, we'll arrange it so that Enya's arriving.
Yes.
Like 15
So you start walking up to Wachter House, Enya, and
Yes.
Fiona actually walks out front to meet you, seeing you approach.
Yes.
Let me check something. Okay, and she says, I hope you bring good news. I don't have much myself. Ernst is not doing well. I've tried to tend to him, but he's not responding well.
Well,
Have
I'm
you
very sorry
figured
to
out a
hear
way
that.
to take out Izek?
We have, and we would like either you, preferably you or one of your companions, to come and
No,
witness.
after.
Hold on, and witness that this has been taken out to your satisfaction.
I must stay here. I have preparations to make. I will send one of my most trusted acolytes with you.
It would be a lot better if you came, because I'm not sure if we can trust anyone else in this town due to other conversations we have had with certain people.
I know who to trust. I will send with you someone you can trust.
All right, very well. We shall come back.
We need to talk to her.
Izek, I can't do anything about it.
I'm not talking to you. I'm just annoyed that I
I
can't.
know. I'm sorry. Very well. We will come back and we'll give you the news that Izek has been dealt with.
Okay. She goes back inside, and then comes back outside with a he's like probably in his 30s. He's looks like kind of a noble-born person. Huh?
My question.
I can show you a picture of what he might look like. Yeah.
Alec, instead of laughing at that, you're like, let me show you a photo.
This is a reasonable enough picture of what he would probably look like.
Oh, he looks like a dandy.
I just need to know how hot Cithrin is in comparison to everyone else at all times.
Okay, Cithrin's probably hotter.
I would. This is the type of guy that I would shank in the back streets and steal all his money.
Okay. Well, he says, I will stay nearby and watch to make sure everything goes according to plan.
And you trust him, my lady?
Yes, of course.
All right.
I trust
Then
him
it shall be
absolutely.
done.
Now, Alec, as I said, I wanted to arrange this so that we already quote unquote killed Izek before anyone arrives. That's what
I will. I want to know his name, so I'm.
You want to kill Izek before?
I arranged this. I wanted to arrange it. I said to Enya to come after
Yes.
we've already met and killed Izek. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can definitely do that. So the rest of you, minus Enya, that's already dealt with. Head to Arasek Stockyard, where you've been told to wait for Izek. And after maybe 15 minutes of waiting around, Izek, the man himself, huge, walks, approaches. Like as you're waiting, you start to see like guards start to kind of trickle away from the area, subtly. Like if you weren't looking for it, you probably wouldn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
See what start to trickle out of the air?
Guards.
Guards.
The rest of the guards.
They leave.
Which you remember was part of the plan from the burgomaster and Izek. He walks up to the kind of the stockyard area and starts waiting.
Wait, Drew should just run up and like taunt him and then like run down the alley because he's Drew.
I can do that.
Okay. You can make a frog check if that's your plan.
Frog check.
This is. Everyone agree with the plan? Yes.
Yes.
Whatever works.
I love it.
Okay, here I go.
Let me make my frog check. It's a 24.
Which is a plus 20. Okay.
You're
So, and remember,
such a frog.
Isaac was going to be playing along with this lure as well, so there's not really too much.
He's gonna
So
play
yeah,
along with it. Stick a
So
sword through his gut.
I plot on out of the alley, and I'm just sort of just doing my frog things, and I walk up to him, and I push his coat a little bit and go, and then I just like.
he's standing there in his like typical Isaac pose, arms crossed, like high posture, like. And then he just starts like chasing after you, like. As you run
And I'm
towards
like,
the
oh jeez.
This is the best way we could have done this. Cinematic.
You guys, you run all the way back to the alley, and where the rest of you are presumably waiting. Yes.
Yes, with
Yeah.
weapons drawn.
Weapons drawn. Drew rounds the corner. Isaac right behind him. He like stops when he gets into the alley, and he says like, "A trap." Well,
Yes. And I smack him over the head with my Morning Star.
all right. Roll to hit.
Oh, I have to roll a hit? Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my
I got
god.
a
That's
22. I got a
good.
22.
You got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I got a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit him good. Roll damage for that.
And it's spiked, so it probably will do more damage than I meant for it to. It's 4 damage.
All right, 4 damage. Yeah, you clobber him like good over the head. And we're going to real quick roll initiative here.
I like to shank him with my
Crap.
froggy switchblade.
A trap.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Dunk.
Give me a
I
second.
got a 20.
Nice. Let me pull up.
How
his,
we gonna wait? So if we're fake fighting him, like, are we just gonna accidentally actually kill him? It's gonna kind of look obvious. Like,
Okay.
what are they?
They
what-
said we couldn't kill him, so
I know that's the problem. Like,
But we
I rolled
want
a
to kill
1.
him.
I rolled a 1 for initiative.
yeah, but if we kill him with blunt objects, it's gonna look kind of obvious when he doesn't wake up and has his head caved in.
Okay.
A knife to the back of the skull.
All right.
Okay,
25
maybe.
to 20. 25 to 20. Okay.
I'm looking. Hold on, I didn't roll yet.
No, that's Ethan. Cithrin.
Oh, sorry.
rolled a
Yeah. So I'm
20.
asking for your initiative order a different way this time because I'm tracking it on just on
Oh,
paper.
okay. I was like, okay. Yeah, I got a 20.
Just a 20. Okay, cool.
Just a 20.
Just a 20.
And 15 to 20.
Wait. Oh, yeah,
Yes,
17.
You're in that range.
17.
Yeah. It's usually 20 to 15.
Okay. What? 20? No, whatever. 10 to 15. Okay. 5 to 10.
6.
I got a 5.
Yes.
And 5 for Will, and below 5.
3.
Okay.
0.
Kayla is like zoned the fuck
I'm not.
out.
Well, I'm Enya, and Enya is with
Yes.
Fiona's
Yeah,
friend right
yeah.
now.
Yes,
so
yes,
I'm
yes.
not-
I understand, but you just look. I was looking at your
okay.
camera, you just like.
So Isaac actually rolled a 19 plus 2, so he goes first.
Oh, no.
And he's
Whoa.
going to take his battle axe
Oh.
in 2 hands,
Careful, son.
and he's going to make 2 attacks on Brunjorn.
What?
Because you just whacked him over the head.
Well, I mean, you did whack him over the
He
head.
is going to be attempting to maybe somewhat pull his punches. You're not sure. Okay. Does a 18 hit? Yes.
Yes.
Actually, does a 20 hit? Yes. And what about a 17? No.
No, that one doesn't.
Okay. So you're gonna take.
Should I
20 or sorry, 9 plus 4 damage.
should I roll
Wow.
initiative for
Guys.
Victor?
I'm not sure if this guy actually thinks we're trying to kill
Victor's
him.
with you. Okay. Yeah, you can roll initiative
Is
for Victor.
Victor with
9
us?
plus.
No, I know
Yeah, I
Victor's
thought
not
you
with
guys
us.
left him back at the tavern.
Yeah,
Okay.
we left him at the tavern.
He
He's
needs
not
to
with
not
us.
be seen.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
not involved in this.
All right, Isaac, you
Yeah.
take 13 damage.
Okay,
Um,
I'm just gonna use Stone's endurance on that.
Okay. Cool.
I
Cithrin.
don't roll that.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brunjorn whacked him on the head. He whacked Brunjorn.
Yes.
So whack him.
All right, cool.
He's
Just
maybe
trying to
pulling
think
his
of-
punches, but it doesn't look like it. So you don't have to pull your punches because
I'm
we're
just
trying
trying to
to.
think of what's the easiest way to do this in a back alley while raising the least commotion. Does a grapple count as one attack?
Yes, 1 attack.
Your
All right.
And then you still have the other attack.
Yeah. What I want to try and do is grapple him and then stab him in the back of the neck with my switchblade.
All right.
Hey
You can,
man, that's a
You
that's
can
a good
you can
idea.
do that. That's a contested strength check. So roll strength to see if you can grapple him.
Wait, first, before he does that, can I use guidance on him?
No, because it's not your turn and we're in initiative right now. Sorry.
Ah, damn.
All right,
Otherwise,
I got 21.
otherwise you totally could. Okay, actually, so he got a 19, so you just beat him. You grapple him.
Isaac is like, all
roll
right,
a
that's
hit.
fine. I'm just gonna. Oh wait, what are you doing?
Roll
Yo,
to hit.
Okay, so I don't have the thing in my.
It would be just considered a dagger. So just make a regular melee weapon attack, and then it's a D4 plus strength.
Okay.
Well, it's also to the back of the neck, so
Mm-hmm.
kind
All
of
right. Well, I got a 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. 1d4 plus your strength mod. And everyone who got one of those knives, by the way, can just add a dagger to their inventory and rename it to Frog Switchblade.
Frog.
And where's my strength mod is 3, right?
Yes.
7.
Yeah, that's that one. Okay,
So
seven.
1d4 plus 3, 7. Okay. All right. That'll be your turn, Droog.
So
Shouldn't
got
I-
a
if
knife
I-
in
if
his
I-
neck, but he's alive.
Yeah, I was about to say. I stabbed him right in the brainstem, right? Shouldn't that?
Well, here's the we're doing normal combat rules. So you attempted to stab him right in the brainstem, but whatever it is that keeps him from dying which is his hit points, prevented him from dying from that. That's the way that mechanically works.
And also remember,
So-
we're not actually trying to kill him.
Mhm.
Well,
So
kind of are,
what you
but
would
we're
have
not.
done is like, stabbed at his brainstem and then like maybe missed a bit.
So
or,
now he
like,
knows we're trying to kill him.
Basically, it just makes it impossible to outright kill him unless certain situations are met.
Like grappling him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Droog, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna rummage in my bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull out a boot that looks like it's been gnawed,
Okay.
and I'm gonna aim it up at him, and I'm gonna let go, and the boot's just gonna catapult right towards him.
How do
Okay.
you fit so many
And this
boots?
is a 2nd level, and he needs to make a dex saving throw of 14.
Yes. Remember that Cithrin is grappling him right behind him.
He can't even do it.
So
Is
if
it
he
behind
succeeds,
him, or is it like next to him, or like where?
did you attempt to aim this in such a way that it wouldn't hit Cithrin?
Yes.
Well, Isaac's bigger than Cithrin, so it can't really hit Cithrin.
They're pretty close to size, actually.
Okay.
Cithrin's pretty big, and so is
Yeah.
so
It's
is
very
Isaac.
large.
If
Uh,
possible, I try to aim it so that it's not gonna hit Cithrin if
Okay.
it misses the guy.
Dexterity saving. He fails, so roll damage for that.
I got an 18.
18 damage. Okay, yeah, nice. You throw a boot right in his face, and it friggin' hurts. He looks like kind of frustrated. He's like,
I do like a frog little dance, and then I hide somewhere, but like
Brunjorn
without hiding.
is next.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to cause a commotion, so maybe using Guiding Bolt would be a little excessive.
Yeah, this is supposed to be relatively quiet.
Okay. I'm going to just hit him with my Morning Star.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, I got 16.
That just hits.
Okay.
5 damage? Okay.
Good. 5 damage, yes. Then I guess I'll use my bonus action to... I don't have a good bonus. I don't want to, like, waste a spell. I guess I could waste a spell. So I'll use War Priest to attack again.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, doing
Mhm.
that. I only got a 7, so that didn't hit. And then
Nope.
I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, yeah, so as Cithrin is
16.
grappling him and trying to like stab him in the back of the neck, you're like whacking at him with the Morning Star, but he's
Yeah.
like he's still doing a pretty good job. You're, like,
I got 4 damage, 16 to hit on
Okay.
the weapon.
Yeah, that just hits, and that does do damage to him.
Good. I was
spiritual
hoping
weapon
it would.
and whacks him. Will,
Wait, hold on. What
Mhm.
about his arm?
What about his arm?
I was just thinking, spiritual weapon and all. The arm.
No, it doesn't seem to.
Okay, just checking.
Hmm.
Anyway, yes, me. I'm gonna fucking kneel down next to him where Cithrin's holding him down and shank him twice with my froggy switchblade.
All right, roll to hit with that.
Guys,
First
remember,
one
he has bones
is a
on him.
14, so I'm guessing
quite.
it doesn't hit.
No,
And second one is a 26. Okay, yeah, that's a nat 20.
so that's 4 plus 1d4 plus strength.
So 4 plus. My froggy switchblade does 2d4.
No, it does 2d4 because D&D Beyond does the thing where it automatically does.
Oh,
critical.
yeah, so I'll roll 1d4 then.
Yeah.
So that is
3
4 plus 3 plus 5.
Mhm.
So 7 plus 5, which is
12. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's looking more and more frustrated as he goes on. Elira, your turn.
Guys, the wounds! Hold on.
I'm
Do
just
you
like
also
down there.
use your froggy switchblade to stab him?
I'm just down there like.
Oh, I'm gonna use hold person to keep him,
Step.
try and keep him
Step.
down.
2 steps.
Okay. He makes a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC? 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so he rolls a 2.
Ah.
So he's held. All hits on him now become critical hits.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pretty much automatically. do double
Automatically, yeah.
Wow.
Whose turn is it?
That is your turn unless you want to do something with your bonus action. There's not a lot you could do. So that takes
I
us
don't
back
think
up
there's
to the
anything.
top where it's Isaac's turn. Let me double check. Hold person real
Not to
quick.
be confused with Isaac.
At the end of each of his turns, it makes another wisdom saving throw. Okay, that time he got a 17 plus. Well, he succeeds. Okay, so he's actually shaking off the hold person, unfortunately.
But-
At the end of his turn.
For
That was at the end of his turn, so that was his turn, though. Cithrin.
Shank.
I'll shank him again.
Okay.
Well, actually, just use a main weapon if you can.
So the way I see this going is just a lot of
Yes, pretty much.
froggy switchblades.
Well, I was trying to do it quick and clean with one stab to the brainstem, but
We're doing prison
But
rules up in this
D&D mechanics
bitch.
got in your way, unfortunately.
D&D mechanics.
Yes.
Can I just choke him to death?
You
can try. Yeah. Let me.
can't stab him in the brain.
You
can choke him to death.
Just keep shanking him.
Nah, it's not enough damage.
So make another grapple check to see if you can get him in a chokehold, and it'll be contested.
So that's
a strength check. You roll athletics or athletics. Yeah, in your case.
All right. Well, I got a 22.
He got a 24 because he rolled a natural 20.
What?
Yeah.
So
damn it.
You're unable to get him in the chokehold. But that
okay.
is
Well, then I stab him.
All right. Roll the hit with that one.
19.
Okay, that hits, and you do 1d4 plus strength.
All right. 7.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, this goes on for a little more time as well. Wow. All right, you guys are stacking up the damage. rather than continue this, I kind of see the way this is going, and so you guys just continue to hold him and.
I also take out my switchblade at this time and help with that.
And
I almost feel bad for him.
I step back.
I don't.
Back in sort of
After
disbelief.
a certain point, he keels over, dead.
Wow.
Dead?
Okay, right after.
I have manacles. Should we put them on just in case?
You fools!
Yes.
No, you give him the
Never got to
potion.
know him.
You fools! Who do you think is gonna come
I-
asking when we see all the stab wounds in him?
Due to various things which I am aware of and you are not aware of, unfortunately, Enya walks up with the contact, right around the time that this happens. So the contact does see it happen.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could see that he's. I look up. Clearly, you could see that he's dead.
As I'm stabbing this guy, I turn and I wave at them both, and then I just keep stabbing.
Okay.
I just
So
kind
you've
of,
got the dead body of Izek on the ground in front of you.
Wait, I walk up to the noble.
my companion and I'm like, well,
Yes, he looks quite dead.
Yeah.
Let me inspect the body.
Oh my!
And he goes up to him.
I'm not dead yet. I feel
I
happy.
want to go for a walk. Please do not step on my computer.
Let me see. Yeah, no, he rolls pretty well for his check there. He looks up. He says, "He is dead."
I would say so.
That's what I thought too.
Have your mistress know. I wish to beckon her to this stage. I've arranged the whatnot with Vargas so that you'll be coming up on the stage. And he'll
Oh yes, I was told to tell you to report back to her. She has a copy of the speech she wants you to give.
All right then, I'll come now.
All right, excellent. I would rather not be seen around here, so I will make
The
myself
bleeding
scarce.
body of Izek.
And I will bid you farewell. See you tomorrow. And the guy walks off and kind of tries to.
I
make
turn
himself
around
scarce.
slowly to my companions, like, you understand that Izek isn't actually supposed to be dead, right?
Perhaps
I was hoping he'd be dead in a way that wouldn't make him look actually extremely very dead.
Well, D&D mechanics.
Method you wanted him killed with, you should have told us beforehand instead of being all mysterious.
Yes.
Also, you hit him with a morning star.
Poisons.
You
spell.
also, yeah.
And
You
then I
started.
said, and
You
then I
walked in with
said,
your
I will
morning
bludgeon
star.
him and knock him out. And that's what thought I was going to do when I hit him on the head. I thought I was going to knock him out, which was going to instantly put him on the ground, and then we would just poison him. So it wouldn't look like
We don't have any poisons.
Or no, not poison him. I was going to fill his throat with water, so he died of drowning while asleep. But
He's dead now, so
Yeah, I know. There's nothing we can do now, but we've got to come up with a convincing excuse as to why he's filled with holes.
Here's the
Enya
thing.
can pretend to be him.
What?
Enya can pretend to be him.
How tall is he?
That's true.
Let me double check. I'm pretty
What?
sure he's like 6'4".
If you
Yeah,
want to
I
avoid
can't.
more misunderstandings like this, you'll need to be a lot more forthcoming with details.
I was extremely forthcoming. I said every
No,
possible
you
way we
weren't.
could kill
You
him
were
without-
not. You said you wanted poisons. That's all you said.
No, I did not. I asked if you had a spell that would put him out. I asked if you could use feign death. I asked if you could get poisons. I asked if you could make poisons. I checked the apothecary. I checked the herbalist, and then I said,
Do you,
"Okay,
you
we'll
guys,
just
do
bludgeon
you
him
guys
and
dump
fill
the
him with water."
body in the coffin like you were told to?
yes.
Well, we have
Okay.
to, yeah.
You do that.
I
have a
got an idea.
question.
I got an idea. I
I have
can
a
figure this out.
question. Wait,
Uh-huh.
wait. I have a question.
Yes.
Can you use like cure wounds or healing word like on a dead body to like heal the even if they're dead to like close
So if
the
they're
wounds?
dead, no.
Okay.
But a spell like
It was a
mending
long.
would work on that.
Oh, we have.
Oh
mending. We
shit!
got
I
mending.
think I did not put that in
We
my
got mending.
inventory.
I don't think anyone has mending.
Nope. I almost added it and then I didn't because there's so many other good spells
Yeah.
that I added.
Healing word doesn't do that, right?
No.
Perhaps
No, that's what I
Uh,
just asked.
we bury the evidence.
I've got an idea. I think we can salvage it. We'll say not to open up the coffin until after the festival because of something. I can't.
Full day.
Well, if
I
he's not dead, then they're going to be like, we can't just leave him in a coffin.
I know. Listen, I asked many times. Oh man.
And then you fucking bludgeoned him with a morning star.
And
Blunt
we
force
didn't have
trauma
any
doesn't
poison.
kill
We
people.
don't have.
We didn't have any poison.
Wait. Did you just say blunt force trauma doesn't kill
It
people?
doesn't always kill people. I was
Trauma
I
definitely
was
kills
performing
people.
a non-lethal blow.
Okay,
when I
so
hit him.
it's about 2 p.m. This fight hasn't taken all that long. What are you guys going to do with the rest of your day?
Okay, I need to go to Fiona. You guys have to figure out what to do with this
What-
body and how to explain to the Vargas why his man is full of holes.
Let's lock the
Can
coffin
Can
closed.
the spell detect magic? See if what's his face manifesto is around.
Wait, no, I've got it.
No, because again,
Drew
it
just
doesn't.
gave me a
affect
great idea.
magical.
She said, "Let's lock the coffin closed," and I think that's
doesn't
not going to
affect
work because then they're going to
invisible
figure out how to.
things,
Why
open it.
don't
I
we
just
just
realized,
drop it in a river?
Yes, we'll throw the coffin out and tell them it's a different coffin, and they'll look through all the coffins. There'll be no one in the coffins, and they'll be like, "What happened?" We don't know. Maybe they used the coffin. Perfect. They'll
Maybe
never
he
figure
got
it
out.
Okay, so we'll leave all empty coffins. We get this coffin out of the city as quickly as possible.
This is
That's
a
the problem.
terrible idea.
That's the problem. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave his body in somewhere outside of a coffin. We're not even gonna use the coffin. So take him now. I'm
Put
gonna
him
go
in
see
a
Fiona.
rug.
You get rid of the body. Don't put it in a coffin. Say you did put it in a coffin. Problem solved. Because then they're gonna ask about it, and we're gonna say you should have been in one of the coffins. Maybe you should ask blah blah blah, the coffin maker. Okay, and then it won't be our problem anymore.
I look
Because they asked us to
around
put it in the coffin.
for a rug.
It's a
There is no
terrible,
rug.
terrible plan.
All right, I'm already walking away. What are you talking? It's not a
Where-
terrible plan. It's actually a good plan. It's
Where
like
does
the-
the okay?
you.
Question. Where does the other end of this alley lead out to?
It actually, so if you pull up your map of Valaki, it leads out to kind of like a wooded clearing area, kind of. So there's not houses there, which is again part of the reason why it's a great alley for something like this, because it's on one side dead because of the coffin maker's shop that everyone avoids, and on the other side there's nothing there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Ethan?
here's our plan. We are going to take the body to the wooded area,
Hmm.
cut a piece of the sod out, and then dig a hole in to bury him, and then
Mhm.
put the sod back down so that it's much less obvious.
Oh no.
All right. What are we gonna roll? Who's excavating the sod? Whoever is doing that. Probably.
Isaac and Ethan.
No,
And
well,
Lindsay.
Lyra said she was gonna.
Or
well,
Lindsay.
Yeah, whoever's doing it, roll nature along with whoever's helping.
Well, I was going to, because we don't have a way to dig the earth, so I was going to turn into an animal that digs to dig it up because none of us have a shovel or
Okay,
anything.
what animal?
What's the best digger?
Be a dog.
You have a mole.
Mole would not be
I
big
mean-
enough.
Well, a giant
I'm-
mole. A dire
Is that a
mole.
thing? Could I turn into a giant mole?
I don't think so. No.
That'd be cool.
But-
Giant crab. That's it.
Yes, excellent.
Yes.
Well, you could turn into like even like a dire wolf would be able to
She
dig.
just said giant crab.
No, I'm not.
But as far as like
not
moving
being a crab.
sod delicately and then putting it back in place, that's really not. It's
Well, I'm doing that
That's
with.
true.
You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna
An
take my sword and
aardvark.
cut that out.
roll nature then.
An aardvark can dig faster than 6 men with shovels.
20.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you take
Then-
your blade and your new switchblade and you kind of like, get a pretty much perfectly the right size and like lift it up and like set it down with Will's help. He's kind of like helping you support it. Yeah.
Badgers
Would I?
also dig really fast.
I
Yes.
did think of a badger. Would I be able to turn into an aardvark or badger? I have no idea what the world of
Yeah.
D&D is actually
As long as
like.
it is
Yes.
less powerful than a bear or a wolf the size of a bear, you can turn
Oh.
into that. As long as it doesn't
So
fly.
no honey
Those are the
badgers.
current rules.
Okay.
No honey badgers.
I mean, well then, yeah. Let's just. I'm just gonna turn into an aardvark.
Yeah, it does take you
And-
a little while to dig even like this grave. Probably like half an hour. Isaac's a big guy. This is a decently sized coffin. You now.
He's not in,
He's
the,
not in the
coffin.
coffin.
Side note: he's not in the
Where is
coffin.
Isaac? Oh, Isaac's just by himself.
We marked the coffin. We marked a coffin, and we're going to tell.
And you're just burying the body by itself.
Yeah.
And I'm
Mhm.
busy
And-
using prestidigitation to clean up the blood.
Okay. Cool.
On the whole crime scene.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you deposit the body in the grave. Yeah, bury it back up. Put the sod on top, and with that, it looks pretty good.
I'm impressed. Our problem solving has gotten better.
Yeah. You now have a pile of dirt that you have to scooch around, but you do that without too much difficulty. That took you probably like an hour, all told.
Fair.
So it's like
I need
3
a drink.
o'clock. You need a drink. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to try to do today?
Do we need to figure out who we're going to instate
Am I back
as
yet?
the leader of Valaki?
Oh shit, we
Seems
wanted
like
to
kind of a
talk
big
to
one.
people, didn't we?
Casimir and the priest, Dave. I can't remember the priest's name.
Lucian.
Lucian? Can we ask if they'll meet us at
Brunjorn,
the...
by the way, you've arrived back.
I already have. I've done this in advance. Things have already been set in motion. I have spoken with Lucian and I have spoken with the innkeep. We can't ask them. We can't ask anyone to just step up and become leader. We are not in the control of this. We are not the people of Valaki. We don't have the power to set anyone in power. All we have the power to do is tell the truth, and that's what we're gonna do. And
We're not trying to ask someone to step up and become the leader.
We want
we were-
a democratic government.
Yes,
A
I
council.
know, but we are not responsible for that. We cannot hope to be responsible for that, and I'm not going to allow us to walk in and just start coming up with a council, like trying to ask anyone to. They can figure it out for themselves, and that is their right as the free people.
This is entirely our fault.
Yes, exactly, and
This
that's why I'm
whole
giving
thing.
them back the power. You understand? I've given this so much thought. You can't
You're not giving.
You can't hope to.
Let's remember we're having this conversation in character right now, so let's
Yes.
let's make sure we
This
keep
is-
it in character.
This is still in.
You can't
Yeah,
hope
this
to
is in Elira's
diffuse-
character.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to get us out of the situation and stop us from thinking we like it's so the hubris we would have to try to choose anyone to be a council, to even ask anyone to be part of a council. All we can do is give them the truth, tell them what we've done, and tell them that they have the power now. And
Let me
all the people,
clarify.
Hold on. All the people of Vallaki will be at the festival. Everyone. And when we turn them on these fools, these tyrants, they will know in their hearts that they are the free people of Vallaki, and that all they have to do is knock over 2 idiotic people, and they're done. Like
I was gonna say, I think we're all more on the same page than we realize.
Yes.
We don't want to instate anyone. We just want certain members to be of the community to be informed.
Yeah, I think that's basically exactly what I was thinking. I've spoken to them. I didn't ask them specifically. I think we can't really go. My issue is we can't go door to door and ask them to become leaders. When the action comes and when the people turn, then we will wait for those people who feel they're ready to volunteer, step up, and become those leaders. And we'll all be there. Everyone in the city will be there at the same time to talk about it, and we can figure out like who's going to do it. Because I'm sure it'll be a heroic moment. And it'll be people stepping up to be like, I will help lead, and I will be like in part of the whatnot. I will be part of the free people of Vallaki or whatever.
Right.
All right. So who do you guys want to go visit first to chat up?
Before we leave, though, another kind of you can't mark the coffin, because then they're going to open the coffin and something's going to be in there, and then they're going to be like,
No, that's the whole point.
That's the point.
That was part of my plan.
Yeah.
Was that we say we've marked the coffin, we put him in there. If they open it then and he's not in there, then we have
That's
plausible
not on
deniability
us.
to say that we put him in there. We don't know what happened to him
Oh.
after that.
Yeah.
okay. I thought that they might immediately. Yeah.
Because then it's
fine.
like,
Because I was gonna say,
like,
if we didn't
oh, he
mark the
could have
coffin,
just
we could-
opened it
we could just say
and
any
gotten out.
coffin, but I guess that makes sense as well.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so who do you guys want to go talk to first?
I do want to make sure we talk to Rictavio in the tavern. I haven't spoken to him yet. I spoke with the innkeep. We can speak with him. And I did actually. I have to re-meet with Lucian because I asked him a question. He said he was going to give me a response later. I was giving him time
Well,
on it.
why don't we all head over to Lucian then, and then perhaps back to the inn.
Will,
talk
do
to
you
the
want
innkeeper
to
and
head to
Fabio.
the inn?
Yes.
All right.
So, I don't know. What actually are we doing?
Okay. Yeah. So you are going to go to the inn, possibly to start the conversation with Rictavio and Erwin. Everyone else is going to go to the cathedral to talk with Lucian. All right, and so that's what happens. So we cut to our characters minus Will. No, let's cut to Will first. Actually, Will, you break off as you guys are walking across town. The tavern is on your way. You walk in, and it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, Rictavio is actually there right now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Erwin, he like nods to you as you go in, and he like keeps cleaning the mug he was cleaning.
Wait,
Anytime.
did you say monkey?
No.
Huh?
Sorry,
Mugs.
I was.
Tavio's
No, I didn't say monkey.
Mugs.
Oh, okay.
I said mug.
I was
Mug.
just like, wait.
He was cleaning. You guys heard the
Okay,
words cleaning.
gotcha. I was like, I thought I understood what was happening, and then my brain was like, monkey.
So you walk in, you see Erwin there, and you see Rictavio in the spot that he normally is, kind of off in the corner. He looks up, nods at you, and then goes back to whatever he was reading.
Okay.
Do you want to think about it, and then we can cut back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even
all
know
right.
what I'm supposed to be like fully
Say-
telling him.
Say Brunjorn sent
Will
me.
pauses and looks around.
Hey, we're fucking overthrowing the government. Do you want in?
We're throwing a coup.
I don't
you
know
want to
if-
be involved.
Yeah, so we'll give Will a second to gather himself, and the rest of you guys show up at the cathedral and open the door.
Well, you could also just like, I mean, you honestly, I don't think you like, because we're planning on going right back there after the
You could-
cathedral, right? So honestly, you don't really have to talk
If
to
you
him,
wanted
and
to
you could
talk,
just
you
make
could.
sure he doesn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try and keep him there.
Yeah, I'll talk.
So that we can all talk to
I'll
him.
just keep him occupied, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. You sit down with him and you guys start talking a little bit. He tells you another fantastical adventure about a monster he's killed.
He's definitely Van Richten.
Very, very embellished bard-like story. And yeah, well, you guys have a little conversation there. Everyone else shows up at the cathedral, opening the doors. You see Lucian doing his every normal thing that
Morning
he does.
calisthenics.
I
Remember
I
to
puff my
before we enter, respect the sanctity of the chapel, and I Drew specifically.
I puff my chest out, which has the big sun symbol on it. I'm like,
I would
Yeah.
take that if I were you.
Lucian. Okay, and yeah, Lucian is there's. I mean, he kind of talked to you a little bit about this, but there's just kind of always people in the chapel who are some people never leave because they're scared to. And he talks to them, tends to them, tries to do the best he can. And he's sitting next to an older woman right now, comforting her. She's kind of crying. He sees you walk in.
I'm just gonna go sit on a bench somewhere.
Yeah. He sees you walk in when he goes back to talking with the woman for a little bit. And I guess Brunjorn goes and sits on a bench. What are the rest of you guys gonna go do?
follow Brunjorn.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty much.
You all sit on a bench.
I swing my
Sitting
little
on a
froggy
bench.
legs on the bench.
Yeah. Awkwardly.
I'm gonna sit on a different bench so
Okay.
it's not quite so weird.
Yeah.
I take my mummy nesting dolls out and I start playing with them.
All right. Yeah. After a few minutes of talking to her, he walks over to you and he says, "That's it's very sad. Her husband was taken at the last festival.
Taken.
Yes, well, he disappeared, but we all know it was the burgomaster's men. She hasn't seen him since."
Oh.
Can I ask what his name is?
Yes. You can. Let me double check it. But I'm pretty sure it's Udo Lukovic.
Lukovic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was
You
wondering.
technically don't know that was the man's name in there, but you could probably piece it together from
Oh.
the rest of it.
Forgot I'm not supposed to see the names.
Yeah.
In Astro.
I mean, normally you can't. In that one, I didn't really mind. Yeah, Udo Lukovic. That's him. That's
What
the
was his
man.
crime?
He held up a sign that insulted the burgomaster.
What did it say?
It said we should feed the burgomaster to the wolves instead, as ever it was the festival of the wolf or something.
Well,
That
that
sounds like a
is
good plan to me.
pretty insulting, but I do kind of agree with it.
Brunjorn,
I can't.
I have
Oh, I was just.
Yes.
given thought
I am
and
back.
prayed about what we talked about this morning.
This Udo, I can use him. I need to mention him.
Yes, I have for so long merely tried to clean up the mess that has been left here in the town by Vargas and his ilk. And I never thought to step beyond my station to see if I could do more. And I think that was a mistake. If I were not the only one, I would maybe be willing to aid in the managing of this town.
Now, my friend won't be the only one.
That
I
good.
can't say that I'm not.
We
Afraid
have
of
been
tomorrow's
speaking to
festival.
other interested parties who we believe would be more beneficial in the running of the town.
Do you mind telling me who?
I don't wish to force anyone into action.
All right.
But once I make my move at the festival, I'm hoping that some of the greatest patriots of the town will.
I am
bring
old
themselves forward.
and not. I will do what I can to protect the people.
Well, can we tell him who else we're speaking to?
No, because if they say no, then that's a bad bad look.
Well,
Very bad look.
Even if they say no, I would like to hear who you've spoken to.
I
Or
think,
you
Yeah,
plan
he's the priest. He's the nice guy. He's not
I
gonna
think
like.
we should tell him.
Yes. Okay. I was gonna. Well, he was talking about keeping the people safe, and I was gonna mention something, but now we're moving the conversation, so it's fine.
Sorry, he was talking about what and the what? Oh,
You were
keeping
saying
people
keeping
safe.
the people safe. Yes.
Yeah. We can get back.
We'll
to that
circle
in a second.
back.
Yeah.
I think you should tell him who else you've spoken to.
Yeah. I think I mentioned when we were talking this morning. I did speak with other people. One of them was the innkeep where we were staying. I know he has an honest heart.
Very good head on his shoulders too.
But he likes to stay out of politics. I don't know.
As have I. Maybe it's time that we stop staying out.
That's exactly what I'm expecting. Hoping.
By the way, totally unrelated. I think Rachel the other day, she said like a pretty interesting thing, which I was very proud of her for picking up on. But like the video game thing you were talking to me about,
What?
or how this like. Remember when we were talking about like the situation that you guys are in Valaki and how it's not like a video game situation kind of a thing.
How there's like no like right answer, or there.
Yeah.
Like we could totally just.
The answer, like the right answer is on your shoulders to come up with. So I'm enjoying the way that you guys are handling this. There are like.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. But yes.
Sorry. Yes, didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah. I've been to other places of the town. Unfortunately, I've only been here a few days. I don't know specifics. I'm hoping that the right people will come forward. I spoke to the toy shop. Blinsky.
Oh, he's
very afraid. I worry for his safety.
I would. He will. I mean, I think you've realized he would make no great leader of the town.
Oh no, I'm not speaking of his leadership. I'm just hoping you can keep him in the chapel safe.
I will try. If things go poorly, I will start trying to get people to the chapel where they can be protected.
Thank you. Oh, I have more news on that. An update is Fiona's people will be hiding among the crowd. She didn't tell me who's going to be there and who they are, but I know there's going to be a few surrounding her.
All right.
She said she's going to come up on stage.
We will.
I am very worried about the instant flashback once I start.
All right, we will be most cautious.
Thank you.
Make sure.
Thank you very much.
But yes, something else. What was it? I don't remember.
I'm very.
Oh, like the musical build up for I don't remember.
Was it something about keeping the people safe, and then I had something you wanted to say?
Oh,
did that already happen?
I don't remember. I think that was it. Yeah.
Openness to my grievances. I am again also extremely sorry for the absolute storm of darkness I brought upon this place without even.
It was not your storm to bring. It was already here. You merely have lit a flame.
An easy snare I should not fall for.
Yes. It's delicate ground. We must all tread careful.
Yes.
Now, if you excuse me, I have and on the matter of electing or asking more, there are others that I know of who would I would trust with the leadership of this town beyond just those you probably have met.
Well, this is more good news than I could have possibly hoped for. This is great to hear that we have such a great. There's so many people that actually are ready to do this.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to
who are the others?
Wait.
Yeah, I would like to know who the other people are.
We don't need to.
Ding dong.
I think he's meaning he's gonna talk to them.
Shit-stain giggles.
Oh. Thought you. Okay.
I was gonna say before he leaves, I was just gonna say, I can't tell you how I know this, but you can, what's his name? Udo Lukovich's wife.
Oh yes.
He is alive.
Oh.
He's not dead.
Where is he? Do you know?
He's being held in the burgomaster's house.
Oh dear. We'll have to mount a rescue. We'll
yes,
see.
after
Tell
the
you.
initial chaos, I imagine
Yes.
there'll be a great many.
I
actions
think
to proceed with right
we'll
after.
have to deal with that later.
Yes.
Anyways, if you excuse me, and then he goes back and starts talking to another person.
I'm gonna turn around to my party and I'm gonna mention. So my main concerns coming up to the festival are the guards, Fiona's fanatics, those of which who will not come to our side after our most hardcore efforts. So basically, when the time comes, we're going to need to step out and hold ground once people turn. As much as I want to avoid any bloodshed, there might be a little, but I don't know.
You want me to do it?
Should be able to save.
Oh,
Should be
I
able
thought
to
you were
save.
raising your hand to talk.
I know. I was so confused.
Oh no, sorry.
Yes. All right.
Should be able to save it. Yeah.
Who else do you want to talk to?
I think we should go back to
Go
the
back to
tavern and
Bill.
talk to Rictavio.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys arrive back there, and Will and Rictavio are joking around in the corner. Seem to both be having a pretty good time.
Yeah, I can tell by Will's
Will's-
face.
Yeah. Will's like pointing out his various kind of not very well healed scars. Kind of
This is
almost
where I
still
got
look like
stabbed to the
open
arm.
wounds, actually.
I've been discussing our plans with him, of course.
Yeah,
No,
totally.
not really.
Full deception. What plans? He didn't mention any plans.
I was
Our
talking
It's
plans.
these
What
plans.
are
he turns
you
to us.
speaking
Baby.
of?
Can you give me a seltzer?
Yes. Now that the rest of our party is here, I suppose
Okay.
it is time to reveal.
Reveal.
Yeah, we're staging a coup.
Will,
Let's not.
I
let's
want
not use that
no
kind of
part
language,
of it
Will.
whatsoever.
I
Do not
just-
involve me.
I would like to.
I couldn't fucking put it any more eloquently.
Brunjorn, perhaps you could explain
This is
better.
the reason we don't let. Thank you. This is the reason we don't let you do the negotiations.
Oh my
My
gosh.
friend,
I
It
actually
was
have
excellent.
like
He's got
the
he's
highest
actually got good
charisma and fucking
He's got a
persuasion
+5 to persuasion. Like he's actually good at negotiating.
I would
and a +8 to intimidation.
Yeah, but like
Okay,
you're
well,
just
we'll
so-
use you to tell Vargas that we put Izek in the coffin when he questions us.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure. Yeah.
Yes, I will talk about that.
Yeah,
When
right,
I
I
see this bard guy, I kind of like stand in a way so that my coat looks the nicest from his angle. I'm kind of just
Alright.
trying to show him nonchalantly, kind of like how nice my coat is.
He's like eyeing you out of the corner of his eye. He seems a little impressed, but like he's mostly concerned about the fact that you've just tried to involve him in a coup.
Well, no, okay, that's
I'm-
not
I-
actually how it's
I'm
put.
sorry.
But, you know.
All right.
This is this is hard news for anyone I've been speaking to, but I have to inform you. A storm is brewing in the city. If you wish to evacuate before it goes down, the festival. I don't know who.
Oh, I've never been here for the festival. I always avoid them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just a fair warning that things will be happening. The town needs to change.
I will be going now. And he gets up and starts to walk towards the exit to the tavern.
Thank you.
Well, I'm
No,
gonna ask him about
no.
Esmeralda. And...
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
gonna
Well, you guys
stop
could
him?
have done that, but I didn't want to like ask him if he knew the name Richthaven because.
Wait a moment.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Would you happen to know a woman named Esmeralda?
No, never heard of her.
The name
Really?
Richthaven mean anything?
Never.
To you?
I'd like to see if he's lying.
The name what?
Van
Isaac?
Richthaven?
Van Richten.
Richten.
Where did you hear that name?
From a woman
From
named
our
Esmeralda?
mutual friend.
I've never heard of that name.
I would like
Are you sure?
Can I use
see if
insight
he's
to see
lying,
if he's lying?
please.
Yes.
I don't even have to see
yeah.
if he's lying.
So
I
like,
can see
here's
right
the
through
problem:
your
is like
face.
you guys are all talking at the same time. So like, I'm not ignoring you, Rachel.
I just
roll
want
an
to
insight check.
immediately say I know you're lying. I can see right through you.
Give me a sec.
Well, you could at least
I
wait
would
for her to
also
do the
like
insight
to
check.
roll an insight check.
But remember, what if you roll a bad insight check? We clearly know he's lying. We don't even have to pretend. Like, we don't even have to.
Well,
Your characters
but
might
what
not
if they
know he's
roll a
lying.
good
What
one?
did you get? 9. Okay.
And mine
Yeah, I
is
got a
a 17.
Fair.
17 plus.
17. I have a +0.
You're not sure.
I had a 17.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
Huh.
not sure. I was
Now,
gonna
if there's nothing else you want to do, not.
suit yourself. If you don't want to speak with allies in comfort, that's okay.
Hmm.
Be
Roll
on your way.
persuasion, Isaac.
Okay. I was about to roll perception. Where is it? -1 every time. I've been doing all right. It's 5.
I don't.
Wait, can I?
What are you gonna say?
Got it.
Can I put my hand on him and do the guidance so he can add
Well,
a d4?
he's already rolled,
Yeah,
and
I know.
also
You did it before I said
you
that.
could get up to 9, which is not
Yeah,
great.
I know.
Rictavio is going to attempt to leave again. He starts
Beat
walking.
him up! No, I'm just kidding.
Esmeralda needs you.
Tackle.
Take his loot! I mean his instrument loot, not like his stuff.
Rachel, roll persuasion. Good,
Don't worry,
good
guys.
try.
I got this. 7.
Oh.
I don't believe you. I don't know who that is. And he walks out of the tavern.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do!
I like
Wait,
that Will is the one
Alec.
with the highest persuasion and stuff, but he's the one that does the least amount of talking,
Wait,
so he can never do the check.
Can I cast? I can cast Charm Person.
He's not gonna appreciate that.
You can try to cast Charm Person, yes.
I would not do that.
That's gonna turn him.
Are you gonna
He
do it?
knows afterwards.
Yeah, they know they've been charmed afterwards.
But still, like, I mean,
At some point,
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so here's the thing, like, Enya is currently deciding to do it or not. Like, the rest of you are not talking to her.
At this point, is he already outside of the tavern? Or
Yeah,
is he
he's walked out of the door.
yeah, if
Oh,
he's already
yeah,
walked
okay.
out of the door, then I won't do it.
Okay. Erwin is standing behind the bar. He's stopped cleaning, and he's just looking at all of you. What
Hi, Erwin.
was
Would you like
that
to join our
about?
coup?
Wait, stop, Will.
Shush!
Will.
Sorry. As you can see, I told them about my plan. They seem.
What are you doing? Talking about that? Come into the back.
Yeah, I didn't.
He invites you all into the back room of the tavern where you were before. He looks at Will. He's like, "What is wrong with you?"
I'm just really here for the violence, to be honest.
I can
I'm
see
here for the
that.
wine.
I'm here to avoid the violence, honestly. But Will is here as a contingency, I suppose. I don't.
He
Not
looks at
approve.
Brunjorn
Look at him
and he says,
happily chewing over there.
he looks at Brunjorn and he says, "Based on your recommendations this morning, I've taken some steps.
Oh. Good. What were those?
I'm still not. I think I now have a bit more of a suspicion, but you didn't exactly explain yourself this morning.
No, I'm
So
sorry.
would you care to tell me more
Easy
of
for me
what's
to
actually
say.
happening?"
I'm extremely I was more uncertain of myself than I am now. Essentially, as I said, a storm's brewing. During the festival, the world may turn topsy-turvy in Vallaki.
Danica's in the back room too, by the way, his wife.
Things are going to change. I am going to, as I said to you, I'm going to rouse the people to me. And I'm going to tell them the truth. The truth will set them free. I hope. And in doing that, I'm going to hand them over the tyrants that currently rule this city with their conniving attempts. You know who I speak of, obviously, but
I think I do.
the problem is I'm trying to avoid harm to those who do not wish to be a part of it or are not ready to. So I was hoping you would know the right people to tell, to be ready, to hopefully be armed, and the right people to get out of there quickly if things go
Yes.
sideways. Fiona's people will be there, and there will be guards who do not come to us.
All right. Yes, I've taken steps. Do you have plans for after whatever you're about to do?
I've spoken to, well, our whole party has spoken to the priest, Lucien. He's already actually...
Lucien's a good one, yes.
Beyond my hope, he's actually agreed to join...
Really?
Some sort of...
Wow.
Yeah, council or something.
He's...
there will be a chaos, but then I will be asking...
if you think that we can...
Vallaki to step forward.
I don't know.
I mean, it's all in your hand. Like, I want it to be in the hands of the people. I want you to be free to make the decision.
I just don't want to put my family at risk.
I completely understand. It's
2 sons and a wife.
Lucien that will be taking people to the chapel. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
And Danica, like, when he mentions his wife, she looks around. She's like, I am here, you know. I can speak for myself. And she looks at you, Brunjorn, and she looks at Erwin. She says, Erwin, what have we been trying to do here this whole time? Make things better. Have we been able to do that at all? He says, no, I guess not. She says, we should take this opportunity.
I'm gonna need more, babe.
I don't want to force anyone into anything. I'm very sorry.
You won't be forcing us into anything, as if you could, honestly.
Exactly.
But if you will provide an opening, we'll see what we can do.
I believe the opening is the one thing I have prepared.
All right. Well,
I went under this too.
Do you have any more information? And Danica is the one speaking. Do you have any more information about tomorrow that you could?
I will be on stage, and with me, I will have Vargas, Fiona, and my team will be behind them. I will begin a speech, and it will not be the speech that I've been given by Vargas and Fiona. They've both given me speeches. I think you can sort of understand what I'm saying when I say that it's not going to be their speech. And then I'm going to try to connect to the people of Vallaki, tell them the truth about these people. Tell them about the people that are being held captive and tortured for not accepting Vargas's rule. And I'm going to tell them about how they wish to sacrifice me, or Fiona wishes to sacrifice me and spill my blood for a prophecy.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
I know, but that's basically, I'm going to reveal the truth. This is why I'm telling you in advance, so you can be prepared. The truth.
As long as it is the truth, and it's not based on lies.
That is the entire point of it. The entire point of it is to be nothing but the truth, because everything that has been told to these people, these poor oppressed, free people of Vallaki, has been lies and darkness to everyone who pretends to help them. They're all tyrants, and I wish to reveal them for the scum they are.
We'll be ready. Now,
that is all.
Go and make your preparations.
Thank you so much.
You guys walk out of the back, and go sit down at your normal table, grab some drinks. And it's probably like 7 o'clock at this point. Is there anything else you want to do?
I said I was going to meet with Vargas.
Weren't you supposed to? Oh, you met Fiona.
He said he wanted to speak with me. I had a few things to mention to him, but I guess I don't have to.
Shit.
He might call on me.
Well, you might as well just do it now.
Yeah.
I guess I'll head out if there's time.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the curfew again? Like 10?
9, 10. Yeah, I think that was it.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
10.
I'm gonna go speak
10.
with him. It shouldn't take long. It should be a couple things, and then we'll be
Okay.
back.
You open the door to the tavern, and reaching to open the door to the tavern, on the other side is Zolt Lanston,
Okay.
the fixer.
Just the man I wanted to see.
Wonderful. Let's have a seat, shall we? Inside.
Do you think here's good enough? Do you feel comfortable?
Okay,
I mean, I'd rather grab a drink.
All right.
He walks in. He's like, Erwin, give me some of the good stuff. Erwin pours him up a glass of, or a mug of wine, gives it to him. He comes and sits down at your table. He says, "Well done, everyone. You've achieved your part of the mission excellently." And he sets down a bag of gold on the table. He says, "There's your payment. And he hands Brunjorn a rolled up piece of paper, tied and sealed, and he says, "There's your speech." And that's it, I guess.
I suppose so. Make sure. I just want you to make sure, so I don't have to visit him myself and ask that your master knows to be on stage with me and be ready for the time we will strike Fiona in the back as I give.
He's well aware of the plan. He's got everything under control.
Good, thank you.
All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. And he goes and leaves the tankard once again on your table and walks out.
I wave.
That was worrisome.
Well, how much is in the bag?
He didn't even ask where the body was.
You open the bag and you find 60 gold in there, enough for 10 for each of you.
All right.
I feel like he I don't think
he didn't ask.
Suspicious because he probably just assumed like they're gonna pick him up later, and he didn't even bother to check because he just assumed it. Like, right? I mean, you guys were in charge of that, so that's what I'm. Unless Zolt actually wanted us to, you know.
Wait, bring him back. I want to roll an insight check.
You can roll an insight check.
Bring him back.
He's gone, but you can roll an insight check on it.
Ethan's over here Thanosing it. It's just...
Oh, I got it too.
You're very confused by his,
Oh my God.
his facial hair.
I'm just very confused in general.
He says 10 gold per, right?
About Pete
Yeah,
Moss.
everyone can add 10 gold. You're very confusingly, well, I don't want to say attracted to, but you are his facial hair makes you think things, and you're a little distracted.
Ew.
Oh, never mind.
You wonder what kind of woman would lay with this man. Is mostly kind of what I was getting at.
What time's the festival, by the way, Alec? I forgot exactly.
So the festival starts. Preparation starts in the early morning, and then kind of goes throughout the day.
Reading exercises. Here we go.
So,
Getting out
anything
on
else
stage.
you guys want to do?
No, we need an early night. That's what we need.
Long
I have
rest.
Bad sleep.
All right. And yeah, is there anything you want to do with your ring of spell storing? Remember, you have now
Let me look at it.
Victor, who can cast his spells into it as well.
Yeah, I guess we don't need feign death, but whole person, right? You want
Oh,
that?
yeah,
virus.
just Victor having it.
He has
Yeah, I've got that.
suggestion if we need more suggestions.
And he's also got invisibility. Both of those
Yeah.
are second level spells, so they would take 2 slots in your 5 slots.
Let me see what I have in there right now.
This was way better than this went way
Uh,
better than I thought I was gonna go.
I'm like this interaction with what's his face, Zolt. What's his name?
Zolt.
Zolt. Yeah, that's right. Was a little weird. Do we want to buy on Vargas again and see what's happening there?
Tomorrow, if he has a problem with us, I can address it there. We have plausible.
That was a bit of an
It was too
odd
fast.
interaction.
We marked the coffin. If he has a problem with us,
I could be a spider and just listen again.
Okay.
But
Hurt
I
to have
mean,
more information.
I suppose.
well, could hurt to get caught.
It's
it
in
might
this
be.
note.
Might be.
Erwin walks over to your table. He's listening, and he says, "You really want to risk it all on the night before?"
Yeah, probably not.
Should we? Are you saying we should go check or not?
Well,
check?
now that my family's on the line, I want to play it safe.
You think we should go investigate?
He's saying no.
No, I think we should.
Yeah,
No.
don't investigate.
Okay,
yeah,
so-
that's what I was thinking.
So,
All right.
what was that about?
We were told.
You don't wanna know.
We were told to dispose, quote unquote.
Don't.
No,
He doesn't
he
need
doesn't. He doesn't need to know.
Why would he not need to know? He's already like.
The less he knows, the less trouble he could be in.
Yes.
Well,
Also,
okay, do you
I
want
would like
know or
to
not?
fill up my ring.
If it's something that could endanger my family, tell me. If it's something that could endanger my family, don't tell me.
Yes. I feel like if you knew, it'd probably be more dangerous because then.
Then
Yeah, we
don't
shouldn't
tell
tell
me.
him.
And he
Yeah.
he stands up and he walks back to the bar.
Okay, so let's talk to
Victor?
No, sorry. Let's talk to Victor and get the spell slots filled up in my ring. Let's cast out Magic Missile.
Okay.
And add the invisibility 2nd level.
Okay. Yeah, so you have currently invisibility, healing word, hex, and thunderous smite.
What are you gonna cast magic missile on?
She doesn't have magic. She's just into the air.
Oh.
Magic missile.
Wow, fireworks.
All right. So keep track of that because those will be your spells that you have in the ring.
All right, I have them written down.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything else?
I take a bath.
Okay.
I sleep.
All right.
We killed Izek. What the hell?
Good job, Pitch.
I made it. I was trying to make this earlier, but I made it now. This is my.
Let me see this.
I was trying to find like a short video of what I'm looking for. This is it.
Would imagine that as a frog switchblade.
Yeah, that's
And with like 6 of us around him.
yeah.
Or
For context, that's Shadow of War brutalized kill. That's just why I was looking it up. Brutalized. So you just stab him like 18 times and then drop him.
All right.
We just straight up murdered him.
Are we?
Yeah, we
ready
did.
to go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yes.
I just want to make sure we all remember that Fiona has like an army of skeletons, and we know that, but we never did anything about that.
There's an army of skeletons. I didn't know this.
We told you.
I told you that.
No, you did not mention
No, I told you that.
You guys mentioned it in passing. You never
Okay, calm down. She
We
had
told you
a
she was a
couple of
necromancer.
skeletons in her basement that were animated. I doubt she has a full army.
It's not a full.
Wow.
I didn't mean like a giant army.
The way you said that was really like a curveball.
Like, oh, by the
Sorry,
way,
I'm
It's
sorry.
not
That's
the
not,
skeleton army.
I understand now how that I can hear it. I hear what I
Oh,
said.
by the
That's
way.
not.
That's something to keep
No.
in mind.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's not.
Long rest for everyone.
Yes, I took
Yes.
it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you all go to bed. It's a little tricky, not gonna lie, because oh man, like you're all kind of stressing out about the next day. But the next day comes.
I actually have had
y'all
sleepless
can
nights
sleep.
over this in real
You
life.
can all take a long rest. Oh,
I
and
sleep with my froggy switchblade like cuddled up with it.
It accidentally goes off in the middle of the night and slits your jugular.
Oh God.
The music, by the way, is slightly quieter than it was before, so you might want to turn that up. That's mostly for Rachel's benefit. But yeah, the next day comes, and you start hearing, like early in the morning, probably maybe 5 o'clock ish. You hear people guards start going around and knocking on doors, and calling out the townspeople to help set up the official festival decorations. As the day went on yesterday, you were seeing more and more
a
of them.
mandatory fun day.
Yeah. But you guys are exempt being visitors. Fortunately, you don't actually have to help set up, but you will be required to attend.
I'm gonna actually get up and head with the guards to the place to help set up anyway.
Yeah. All right, you do that. You see Vargas there overseeing things. He says, Brunjorn.
I thought I'd just come and lend a hand. I don't have to, but
Good to see you here. Glad that you are coming around to help us.
Oh, I'm really excited. for
Lift
this.
that end of that, you see, and then he starts giving you directions.
The mark on the coffin was like a.
As we're lifting
Okay.
a really heavy object, I just accidentally dropped it. I was kidding.
Yeah. You do that. And you guys all get up and have breakfast. Erwin's left some stuff out for you, but he, as a member of the town, is required to go out and help set up. Morning passes fairly uneventfully, apart from Brunjorn helping set up. Which is Izek. I'd give you inspiration for that, but
I'll just take double so I
Already
can re-roll my persuasion multiple times. How about that?
yeah.
Back inspiration.
Shortly before lunchtime, the guards start knocking on doors again. Mostly they come to the Blue Water Inn. They say, "Festival's starting. Come on, let's go."
Just picking this up right now.
And they actually go throughout the tavern and kind of like check in and around stuff to make sure there's no one trying to hide from this. They don't find anyone. Victor actually, he's hidden himself pretty well. They don't do like a very thorough check because, by the way, he got a natural 20 on his stealth. So they don't find him. But the rest of you guys go out. Everyone is out, and you guys, you've seen that Valaki is fairly well populated. There's probably like 1,500 people out and about doing stuff.
I tap my foot as I'm doing like a little bit of a dance as we're walking.
Yeah, you're all guided to the town square where Vargas gets up on the stage and he says, "Welcome everyone to the Festival of the Blazing Sun."
I puff my chest
lovely.
out that's got the sun symbol on it.
He says, "We have some visitors who will be joining us for this event. Everyone, look at them and see. Look at that big one there. Yes, he's very handsome, very impressive."
I smile at everyone.
I wave awkwardly and
You're not
pull out
sure
my
if
bag
he's
of ball
pointing-
bearings.
Yeah. You're not sure if he's pointing at Cithrin or Brunjorn or Will because he kind of just vaguely gestures. But
He's
you guys
definitely pointing
look
at. I
kinda
assume
look
he's
at-
definitely pointing at me and all my.
Yeah, you guys kind of like eye each other a little bit, like. Huh. Without further ado, lunch. And he directs everyone to the buffet of food that is set out. Everyone gets in line. You guys get in line. Eventually you guys get up to where the food is. It's all like, orange and red and like, with little suns on sticks sticking out of it. But, very decorated. There's definitely some of it that is off. And you see one person forgot to remove like part of the decoration from the last festival. So you get the impression that some of this might be a little recycled from like a week ago.
Ew.
I've literally asked.
You pick your way through the food, picking like some of the stuff that doesn't look quite so mushy, quite so concerning. All right. Yeah, and then you get to the drinks, and you see, to your surprise, it's all wine actually. You grab a cup, you sip it, and it's vinegar. It tastes like vinegar. This is not regular. This is good stuff. This is definitely the bad stuff. But it's all there is to drink, and it's all there is to eat.
Cheap wine.
It's you find a place to sit with your party and eat this food. As everyone gets through the line, is there any you guys?
Well, this isn't so bad.
You take a bite. It is definitely so bad.
I've had better.
I just kind of
I
poke
kind
at
of
it, yeah.
nibble on something and then just put it back and just smile at people.
Vargas at one point he kind of is going around between the different groups yes, wonderful food, isn't it? We have this person to thank and this person to thank and my maids were making some of this. He comes over to you guys and he's like, enjoying ourselves, are we? What do you think so far?
Excellent festival.
I knew
the
you
wine
would
is
really good.
delicious.
Ah, yes, and he takes a sip of it. Very good wine.
I stare him in the face as I down the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Roll intimidation.
Make a con save and then roll intimidation.
I rolled a 21 for con.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
And
you don't even bat an eye.
A 10 for intimidation with a +8.
That's a plus
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's like a little taken aback by that. A 10 is actually not too bad for that. He's like,
Slam it down
well,
on the table.
definitely
Excellent.
enjoying our wine. I see. Good to you. And he keeps going. Talking to the various groups, kind of a little forcefully, kind of trying to keep up cheer. Seems, strained.
I mutter to the
Tired.
rest of the party. It was not good wine.
You don't say.
Everyone
I'm
around you.
looking absent-minded, like I'm thinking, I'm stuck in thought.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
thinking.
You don't even taste the food, even though there's nothing to taste. You're just like the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at him with froggy eyes.
Yeah.
Unblinking frog eyes.
Blinking.
What? Yeah. Huh?
Everyone finishes up their food eventually after a few hours, maybe 1 hour, hour and a half, and then the burgomaster, upon he says like, all right, everyone, let's gather all the plates and everything, and then there's this big pile of washing that's going to need to be done later.
Like the knives, bend the forks.
Yes, not yet, but later. And then he gets up on the stage again. Now it's time for the games. Let me take you all through all these games we've prepared for you today. Follow me, and he, dashes off, very awkwardly. He's, aging. Doesn't run very gracefully. And he runs kind of down the southeastern road from the town square. You guys can look at your maps to kind of get an idea where that is.
Mhm.
And you see kind of like a makeshift, what looks like a bowling rink set up. There's like 2 lanes, separated by planks of wood. And at the end are a bunch of clay pots. And he says, "Here we have blazing bowling. Here, help me." And then he offers the bowling ball to a guard who holds out a torch, and the ball catches on fire. And he says, 1, 2, 3, and he bowls it down the way. He hits a couple of the pins, which you realized are filled with flammable liquid. And
Oh god.
Ooh, I want to play this game.
and he says, you one of you, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I raise my hand.
He points at Cithrin and he says, "You come here and show everyone how good it is, how fun it is." And
I want to play this game.
He gestures you forward and hands you a ball.
Different. You should roll the ball through your legs.
Is it actively on fire?
It is not yet, but the guard is holding the torch there.
I look uncertain.
The guard lights the ball on fire.
I twirl it overhand. At the
Make an ranged attack roll. So
Make a
roll.
Oh my
Make a
god.
dexterity check plus your proficiency
Okay.
as you throw this bowling ball on fire.
Okay, and what's
Plus
my
proficiency is 3, so 15. Yeah, you actually you get most of the pins and make quite a large
Nice.
explosion yourself. And he says, wonderful, wonderful! Everyone, give a round of applause. And there's half-hearted applause for wonderful bowling attempt. And he says, "Now for the next one, follow me!" And he runs off in a different direction, kind of down to the northeast section of the town square. So this is where we have the Herald of the Blazing Sun costume competition. You see that there's maybe 5 or so booths.
I puff out my chest.
You do that. 5 or so dressing rooms set up, and he says, "These will be judged by one of the town guards." He points, and you see a fat, greasy town guard with a notepad and everything sitting there. He says, "You will have 2 minutes to enter. Dress up in all of the finery you can, and then come out as the Herald of the Blazing Sun, and a winner will be declared."
I raise my hand.
He says, "Now, me and you," and he points at Enya, and then he points at Droog as well.
Oh god.
And he says, let's go!" And he runs into one of the booths.
I run in. Is there
I
another?
run
booth?
into another one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and then the guard rings a bell, and you look around, and you see just lots of strips of kind of orange and red cloth, maybe some odd shirts, one shoe.
I put as many of them on as I can, not even
All
paying
right.
attention to what they are.
Make a performance check.
Okay.
And Enya, you can make one as well. One of the red cloths you find crunches a bit in your hand, and then you kind of realize this probably wasn't red originally.
All right, I got a. Oh my god, I got a 21 for performance.
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
I got
Now
an
let me-
18.
I would like
I
to
have
take
a
a
boot
singular.
on my head.
I would like to take a singular band of cloth, wrap it around my forehead, and tie it in the back,
Let's see.
Nice.
Let's see.
and that's it.
Guys,
It's going
guys,
Rambo.
he rolled really well. Let me see. Hold on.
We're-
Why'd you guys all roll so well on performance?
This is what we roll. We can't convince the bard guy to talk to us, but we roll really well on the costume contest.
Oh my gosh, guys, he got a 20.
Mouse to see
He
that walk.
literally rolled a 19 plus 3, 22.
Oh my
So
goodness.
he
Oh
comes
my
out and he's
God.
dressed like an absolute champion in all this finery, and both Droog and Enya are definitely giving him a run for his money, but the guard actually seems to be paid off, and so that kind of is, he wins the competition, is declared the winner, even though Enya is definitely pulling it off.
Until the guard is paid off.
And he says,
it's the enthusiasm which
yes,
gave me the high
exactly.
roll for me.
You come out and you're like dancing around,
Yeah.
covered like little cloths and everything are falling off of you.
Yeah,
I
I look like I think I'm doing the best job in the world.
yes. And he says, all right, let's put it all back. And he takes all the stuff off, throws it back in the booth, and he says, to the next game. And he he takes everyone to the southwest kind of. So these are kind of like off in the side streets of the town square. By the way, they're not in the town square themselves. To the southwest one, and he says, this game is called Fireball. And you guys see that there's like a bunch of open-topped cages and a bunch of like balls of rag. And he says, this one was invented by our captain of the guard himself, Izek. Everyone, I've heard some rumors. Don't worry, he's off on a special assignment for me. He will be back before long, but we'll play this in honor of him. And he says, you take the bull, you light it up, and then you guys realize that there are a lot of live mice in these open-top cages.
Oh my god!
And he says, and you see how many you get with one, and he throws it in there.
I
rolls
jump up and immediately
really bad.
here to help. Or to do as well.
really
I'll
poorly.
do it.
So he misses. He gets like one mouse, and he says, "Yes, you come."
Yeah, let me give it a try. Yeah.
All right, make a ranged attack roll.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna
That's
roll a d-
Dex plus proficiency.
Okay. Oh,
Or
you-
strength.
Dex. I'm rolling a d20 and just plus
Okay.
my Dex to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 10.
And your
I got a 10.
proficiency. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you get more of the mice than he did, which is only like 2. But you were you curbing your shot so like you wouldn't get so many of them?
No, I was just trying to make it look like I wanted to do it, like because I know.
Oh,
like,
okay.
my friends
Gotcha.
reacted with
Gotcha.
disgust, and I wanted to make it look like we were going on.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Make a performance check for me for that.
All right. -1 on that. I got a 1.
You're very enthusiastic.
Oh.
Yes. All right. And he says, "On to the next game!" And he rushes away, and everyone follows him. And it's to the northwest corner, like the northwest section of the square. And he says, "Now this is the pass the torch relay race." And he points at Will.
Yeah.
Me, no, Droog. And dang it. So I rolled a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 5, and a 4. And a 5!
Oh my
And
god.
Enya, thank goodness. Or Enya's already gone, so he's actually going to point at Elira.
I hope you got good athletics.
You're good?
No, I'm kidding. I don't say that.
Okay.
I don't
He
say that.
points to the 3 of you, and he says, "Come with me. Who wants to be on my team?"
Me.
All right.
I'll be on your team.
Too late, Drew. Drew
On
volunteered.
Vargas's team?
No, you're on my team.
Yeah.
I missed I'm sorry, I missed the. If you said what game this was, I missed
relay
it.
race.
So
relay
I.
race.
Relay.
So
Oh,
it's you
relay
and
race,
Will
okay.
versus Droog and Vargas.
Okay, good. As I want Jake
And
to be
so
on Vargas's team.
a guard nearby shoots a hand crossbow into the air. No, he doesn't. He rings on another bell, and they're off. Everyone make an acrobatics or athletics check for me.
I got a nat 20 with a +7.
Okay.
I got a 6.
I got an 8.
Well, Vargas rolled a 2.
I just take off, like, so I imagine it's like me and Vargas during the start. Just Will's,
And everyone else is kind of like, yeah, oh, and then Vargas like kind of stumbles over his robes a little bit. Droog like
I'm
gets
really-
really carried away and like runs way too far, and then has to be like called back.
I'm really carrying the team here.
All right, everyone can disperse and go to whatever game you want to play.
I am the best.
And the crowd disperses and kind of lines up for these various games. What do you guys
I
want
want
to do?
to take note of who is
I'm
lining
gonna-
up
I'm
for
gonna
Fireball.
Okay.
Oh, that's
You-
actually.
Oh goodness.
I mean, you don't recognize any of these people, but
remember
Just like
them,
the
though.
general amount
Yeah.
of people.
roll.
I would like to play the bowling ball game.
Okay, roll a perception check for me. Roll insight, actually.
I'm gonna have everyone who participated in
14.
the Fireball game raise their hand when I
Nice.
start my speech, and then I'm gonna have them walk to one side of the thing so we can just, just go
Okay.
who's there.
You get a general feel. There's a lot of people lining up for Fireball, but like it really doesn't look like their hearts are in it. Honestly, most of the time. There's definitely the odd one.
I just want
I
to
wanna
make
walk
a
up
note
to the
of the
party.
people who seem excited to play.
Okay, you get a good idea for a few people who seem excited to play.
Okay.
So, Isaac, we'll get to you in a second. Will, you go to
I
play
also
the
want to go to the
ball game?
bowling. Yeah, I follow.
All
him.
right, you and Will are gonna face off against each other in Fireball. Actually, what do I call that?
Yes.
Please, Will, you go first.
Blazing bowling.
What do I
All
roll?
right, you roll a ranged attack, which is Dex plus proficiency.
I'm not proficient, so
Well, just add your proficiency bonus.
just Dex plus, just +1.
Just make a javelin attack. It's like,
Well,
it's,
I rolled a 16.
not bad. Yeah, you get a lot.
Not bad, not bad.
Is it? Is it my
You
turn?
you've done your first. Yeah, there's two pins left, and they're kind of in the one corner that so you can hit them both together. Droog. And there's obviously boom, huge explosion if you hit them. Make a ranged attack.
Okay, here I go. So I make a range attack, and as I am throwing the ball, I also cast Firebolt at the same time. And I got a nat 20 on the Firebolt! So the ranged attack was 11,
Oh
and the
my
Firebolt was
God.
a natural 20 plus 6
Yeah,
is 26.
okay. So the ranged attack, like,
Oh
actually
my god.
gives you kind of a split. But then the firebolt comes sailing down and blows up the remaining urns with such a
Droog wins!
such a violent explosion that it blows up the split. It's now actually Will's turn again to see if he can pick up the spare.
Well, you know what? Here we go.
Spare.
I can't. I rolled a 13.
It's our jewelry.
You pick up one of them, yeah, but not quite. Droog definitely cheated. But so by
Well, he
definition,
is
you are the winner.
Neutral evil.
I am the victor!
All right,
Examine
Isaac.
the crowd.
Huh?
I like to examine the crowd while I'm just standing around and look for Fiona, and if I see her, I want to see who she's around.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
You like it?
Man, I suck.
You like it?
I got an 8.
Okay. Hold on. I was actually about to kind of look at your stats and see which one would actually be more appropriate. And I really actually think insight would be more appropriate. So I'm not handing you like a free like, oh, you failed, you should succeed thing. But
that
like
one?
I think I was wrong.
That, 15 plus
Okay.
5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see Fiona, and she like seems to be whispering in a couple people's ears.
Okay.
While you're doing that, you
No.
see a couple of daggers being passed between various members of the crowd as well.
Are they
Are
froggy
they talking-
switchblades?
They're not froggy switchblades.
Are they talking to Fiona, the people who are getting the blades passed?
For the most part, yeah, they're kind of passing blades between each other, and Fiona's passing a few out herself.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I
remember all
would.
of-
Oh wait, how long does invisibility last?
An hour. But I should mention that you can't attack or cast spells while you
No,
are
no.
invisible. Okay.
Here's my plan, and I want to put it to everyone. What if I cast invisibility on myself, and then I pickpocket all of the people who got daggers?
That's a lot of sleight of
How
hand
many
rolls.
people
A
got
lot of sleight of
daggers?
hand rolls. You have no
Yeah.
idea how many, but you could try a few. So like if you and Brunjorn, Brunjorn might be able to point some of them out to you with a good history check.
Sounds like a fun mini game. It's like
It
get a
does.
high score.
I just want to minimize as much damage to people as possible.
All right, I'm gonna like nonchalantly beckon Enya to where I am in the crowd.
Okay.
Nobody's
I
really-
walk
Yeah.
over.
They're trading daggers in Fiona's crowd. And I point out people in the crowd. This very-
And Enya, with your insight check from earlier, you do remember that you also saw some. I mean, everyone seems to be armed to some degree, but the people who were having a great time at Fireball seem to maybe have a few more weapons than other. Okay.
Hmm
and then
I would like
keep
to.
your eyes on these people. I want to make sure that they are. Because we know exactly where they are. When
And I just casually will mention to Brunjorn, hey, all of those people who seem to be a bit more heavily armed are people that were eagerly lining up at the Fireball game as well. So I think we should keep an eye out on them as well.
that really doesn't surprise me. But you're right. Keep an eye on it. I'm gonna go speak with Vargas.
However,
Talk
before
louder,
he leaves-
Isaac.
Before he leaves, I want to ask, if he can point out the people, and then
I
if he
did
can
already.
pickpocketing
Make
would be
a history
good
check
idea.
though to see if you can like remember their faces, because you saw them, but you wouldn't necessarily remember because there were a lot of them. So we'll see how many you can remember with your history check.
Okay, I suppose.
And it depends on how many you remember.
I got a 4.
Okay.
You remember a few of them, but not many.
I remember.
Well,
4.
then I will not do that because I feel like that's pointless then.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I just looked at them, and I'm
It was a good-
technically still looking at them.
Definitely a good idea though.
Does it deserve inspiration?
You stole the words from my mouth. Now I don't want to give it to you. No, I'm kidding.
I-
You can give yourself inspiration for that.
Yeah, and then as I said, I'm going to Vargas. We can get up.
Okay, you go to Vargas. You find him. He's enthusiastically encouraging a child to hurl a ball of flaming alcohol at a bunch of helpless mice in a cage.
All right, hey, let me give the kid a hand with this one. It looks like a little bit of a big throw, you know. Come here.
Well, you could let him do it. I think at a certain point, every young man needs to learn how to deal with threats to himself.
Got to
Needs
teach
to
him
experience
swing
the
first,
thrill.
right?
All right, let's show him how it's done.
Okay, all right. So here we go. Am I doing performance again?
Well, you're trying. What are you trying to do specifically?
I'm gonna like guide his arm and chuck it for him.
Okay. These are such weird checks you guys are making me make.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check for that.
Okay. +1. Hey.
Not bad.
10.
The kid kind of seems to mostly do it on his own. But you know, Vargas sees that you're trying to help him.
There you go. That's not bad. You got it. You got
Not
it
bad.
pretty much all on your own.
I killed a mice. And the
Mouse.
kid like runs off.
Yeah. Well, this is really this is in full swing. I wasn't expecting. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but this is something else, isn't it?
Yes, it's one of our most successful festivals ever.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course,
You didn't
everyone.
say that last time, did you? And I
Okay,
nudged you.
thank you.
No.
I you know, they get better and better every time. When's the speech?
Oh, we'll get to that later. I'll let you know. we've got a one more event before then, and then we get to the speech.
Ooh, mind letting me in on the secret? What are we doing next?
Don't go spreading around, but they're gonna have a bit of live music, song and dance, eh?
Oh, very good. You're so creative.
Thank you. I do come up with most of this myself,
I didn't.
Look at how much fun
I
everyone's
know.
having. You look out.
We know.
Just
It's
dreary
iffy.
crowds.
Yeah.
But like Droog is having the time of his life.
You swear that like the people you look over like specifically at the relay race, and you swear that like no one has run like the entire time. Everyone's walking, unless Vargas is looking.
Mhm.
Well, I just can't wait.
While Droog is just like bouncing around, just
Kid in a
living
candy
in
shop.
life.
You looked over the speech I gave you, yes?
Oh yes, I sure did. I'm gonna add a little spin on the end when I, do the move on Fiona. So that'll look great.
Spin on the end. I think I do like the speech that I wrote.
Oh, I'm not changing a speech. I'm adding to it, my friend. Adding to it. You did come to me for my expert opinion on the flames and the sun.
Roll deception, Isaac.
Wait, how's
Wait,
that deception? I am.
You're-
I'm.
You're trying to lead him to a conclusion that is incorrect.
All right. I guess that's fair.
That is deception.
Is there a place where I can buy
I got
like
a 16 though. so-
candy?
Not bad. Okay. Yeah, he's actually. He seems to have allayed his suspicion. What, Isaac? What, Rachel?
Is there a place where I can buy like candy or something like that at this festival?
No. It seems like all the food was already done,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. It was
Lame.
I take out my box
has
of
something
worms
in
and I
her
start
eye.
snacking.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna
Yes.
see what my friends are doing.
All right.
Later.
Yes. Oh, we'll be well. Keep everyone happy.
I think
Yes.
it's a bit of her.
Ooh,
name
yes.
in
And
her eye.
he runs off. He seems like he's going to go talk to someone. Anything else you guys want to do as the games are going?
No, I just wanna
Like to beat Droog up for
I
cheating.
wanna
in the
look
game.
a little sad. Some of the people in my party are having a little too much fun in these games.
All right. They seem to be working. It's like the before the war like cavorting that a lot of soldiers do. You get the
Right.
impression maybe.
Mhm.
But yeah. All right. If that's all, you guys as the games continue on,
Yeah.
the smell of burning rodent steadily becomes stronger
Yes.
in the kind of general area. Also, it starts to rain.
Oh, it's
Can
raining
I-
now? Great.
It's
I
not
wanna
raining.
go-
Yes.
I want to go hang out by the
She knew
rodent
I was
cages.
helping her.
Mm-hmm.
And is anyone like official over there?
Yes.
Who's is it like a guard?
Yeah, it's a guard overseeing.
I want to just like stand next to the cages and just sort of, and then like, can I just like kind of sneakily like slip my hand in to like grab one of the mice?
I honestly no, because it would be kind of impossible for you to do that sneakily, because like there's like the throwing line. Sorry, like I don't want to.
Right? Yeah.
There's the throwing line. There's like the guards. Then there's the cages, and like everyone's looking. So
Okay.
yeah, sorry, no.
That's okay.
Anyways, yes, the rain, it's not bad. It starts getting a little harder as the festival goes on. Kind of dampens the smell of burnt rodent, but anyways, eventually after it seems like most people have gotten a chance at least one game, it takes about 3-ish hours, maybe.
What time is it now? Like
4 hours.
12?
Yeah, no, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Vargas gets back up on the stage and he says, everyone, it's time for the song and dance. And then he like
You just
there's
start
like a
dancing.
section on the stage next to him that he like you can, it's like a curtain, but like you can see behind it. Like the curtain only blocks from one point of view. So he like pulls back the curtain for this dramatic reveal that everyone definitely knew was there of this like of this band. It's got like a drummer, a violinist, and a couple of percussionists, someone playing guitar,
Bro,
and
it's
they,
gonna be
you
a
know,
Han Solo moment where the bard is in it.
yeah, and they, yeah, and Rictavio is there. No, he's not. You
Oh.
haven't seen Rictavio this whole time. You have seen, you know, Blinsky and some of your other allies. But yeah, they strike up like a dance, and Vargas like begins to dance on the stage, and like everyone, and everyone kind of gathers into the town square. It's very crowded, and stiff and awkward dancing commences. Do you guys join in?
I
Yes.
dance the dance of
I
my
join
people.
Stiff and awkwardly.
Everyone who wants to join in can make a performance check.
Yes.
And yeah, like
wanna-
would
I
like
wanna
to
put on a-
sidestep.
I rolled a nat 20. Oh, God.
I rolled
Okay.
a
I got a
dirty
7.
20.
So Cithrin's dancing is perfectly stiff and awkward. Will Taggart is absolutely rocking it. Like, these are dances that will not be seen for the next, like, for another 1,000 years in most.
It's a religious experience.
It's truly a religious experience. He's like, you know, hip thrusting, and like, you know, women start to actually kind of gather around him and dance with him.
See, this is what I paid attention to when I was supposed to be doing Sunday school.
Sunday school.
Droog starts a like, it forms like a ring and starts like break dancing awkwardly in the middle.
Why can't I get these rolls when I'm like
I know.
actually doing things that
Need 'em.
Elira, make a stealth check as you try to sidestep, and you know, Elira. Wait, did I say? And Enya, make a stealth check as you try to sidestep, and Elira, you know, you're dancing. You're dancing with Sith, right? You feel like his energy might be rubbing off on you a little bit, but
I got a 7.
okay. Vargas.
If I must dance, I would like to request the way that I get pulled into the dance.
Go ahead.
A conga line.
Vargas rolled a natural 20.
conga
You try to sidestep the dance, and he like dances his way over to you, and he says, "Come on, Enya, come on, join in the dance."
I would like to request that they pull me into a conga line.
You try to start a conga line.
No. That's how they bring me into the dance.
What is a conga line?
Vargas starts a conga line with me.
Okay, yeah, you say I'll join if like you form a conga line. Like, he
Never
asks for a
heard of
little
that.
explanation, you tell him a little bit. He's like, "Oh, that sounds incredible!" And he puts his hands on, he like puts his hands out, and you put your hands on his shoulders, and you guys start. Make a performance check, and he'll do one as well. Oh dear.
I got. Oh, hold on. That was a bad roll. The thing isn't flat.
Yeah, cocked.
I got a 10.
He got a 9. So
Just the two of them.
Yeah, just the two of you. One, maybe two other people join in.
No. The way he tells me, or the way I get dragged in, is he tells me to start a conga line and just kind of starts it with me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. And so I'm just kind of over there like.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. And the dancing.
And then yes.
Go ahead.
I would like to very stealthily extract myself from the conga line.
Okay, make another stealth check. And the rest of the line's going this way, and you're just.
I got a 4.
Vargas grabs you and pulls you back into the conga line.
Just like that, they pull me back in.
Fortunately, the dancing does not last for too long. Everyone seems to tire pretty quickly of it. Again, like,
Except for
enthusiasm is.
Except Will.
Yeah, as Vargas like approaches various groups, they'll like kick it up and start like, yeah, woo, dancing, and then like he leaves and they're like, woo, yeah, dancing. But finally,
you're setting a great scene. I love it.
Thank you.
It is
I came up with all this. I came up with like the events last night after all.
It is great.
And done. But yeah. Eventually, Vargas he like calls a stop to the music, and he calls everyone together, and he gets up on stage.
I'm already up there actually.
And the guards kind of like start kind of pushing people into the center, of the the square.
I would like to keep an eye out for where all of the people who we saw, well, the 4 people Izek remembered
Okay.
getting
Make
Make a
daggered,
perception check.
and the people with weapons that I
Mhm.
noticed. I got a 13.
You see one of them in like the top right corner. But you don't see any others. It's like it's pretty crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guards at this point, they're kind of like surrounding, the group, making sure that everyone kind of stays in with the festival. Vargas is up on stage. A couple of guards are up there with him. And he calls you guys to stand, near him on the stage. And give me a second here because we're about to break out Astral.
Crowd 10, crowd 33, crowd 31. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
that's a lot of people.
Nice
Oh
to see
my
crowd.
Like I said,
God.
like
What's up, crowd
1,500
13,
people.
crowd 50. How's it going? Nice to see you, crowd.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. And
Whoa.
Michaela, this is kind of like ish the
Okay.
place that you saw
Jeez,
that.
my eyes are watering.
I was expecting more people, honestly.
What?
Get
Yeah, I
outta
know.
here. Is everyone like running this smoothly? No one's having problems.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's rolling smooth.
Good. There
Crowd's
are
taking a
lot
little
of
bit to load in, but
Vargas is up on stage, with his guards next to him, and his guards are kind of like moving up to protect the stage a little bit as well. And he begins his speech. He says, "My friends,
We got to
my
have
com-
a Sorry, I was gonna say make sure to do the Theoden move, the Theoden thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, guys.
the tomato.
No, I said do the Theoden maneuver.
Yeah,
That's
like-
Denethor.
I
Oh,
don't
shit.
No,
know."
Theoden
All right.
maneuver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Jeff! Run along and, like hits all the spears. Yeah, knocks. Okay. Anyways, my friends, my compatriots, my loyal subjects, congratulations to everyone for another fantastically successful festival. Once again, we have proven that our good cheer and heroic happiness can, have, and will keep back the darkness all around. I say to you, and everyone joins him for this bit, all will be well. The devil will never have our city as long as we keep him out of our hearts and minds. Stay vigilant. Keep an eye on your neighbor, and they'll keep their eye on you. Together we'll survive. The devil cannot reign forever, and if we can weather the storm as well as we have thus far, we will outlast him for certain. I repeat to you, and again everyone joins him, all will be well. I am so proud to be the Baron of all you fine people. With my leadership, we can live truly free from the oppression all others in this land face. You are all very fortunate to live where we do, in my wondrous town of Vallaki. Just think if you've been born in the town of Barovia, let alone those sheep lovers in Kresk. I tell you, each of them wishes they could live here among us fine folk. If only they had the courage to do so. I repeat to you, and again, all will be well.
Bro, I want to stab him in the back right now, dog. I'm so tired of this.
And he says, "Now, let me introduce Brunjorn, a man who has traveled throughout the lands of Barovia. Just the other night,
No, keep going. Sorry, I fired you.
just the other night, he came to my humble home simply to tell me how much better Vallaki is than anywhere else in Barovia. He asked me for the privilege to share all of this with you, to boast to your spirits and congratulate you all himself. Brunjorn, if you would." And
My
he-
slight smile fades, and I don't seem to have very much enthusiasm whatsoever.
Okay.
But he doesn't. It's not like a
Yeah,
question.
he calls you up next to him on the stage.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna walk up to the. Is there a podium? I'm walking up to the podium.
there's no podium.
Oh, okay. I reach into one of my pouches. Here it begins.
Mhm.
Okay. I pull out a small scrap of paper. I hold out in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Before I start this speech, I'd like to invite up Lady Fiona Wachter as a sign of solidarity.
And
For the
Vargas
wonderful festival.
Vargas grins at you. Says, yes, let's get her up here." And she, appears from the crowd, and walks up onto the stage, along with you.
Ooh, this This is
The music
tense.
is so intense.
Very
Oh my
tense.
god.
And then, okay. Vallaki is the best place to live in all Barovia. I'm intently reading. I'm not doing anything passionate.
All right.
As long as we can hold on to happiness, we can keep the devil at bay. I, Brunjorn, have been all over Barovia, and Vallaki is the greatest holdout against the forces of darkness. Maintaining unity at any cost is a necessary precaution. All will be well. I turn the paper over. The burgomaster has utterly failed as a leader.
Boring.
His lies are merely a front for him to torture the town for his own entertainment.
At that
He
point,
fears us, and it is now our time to rise
wait,
up.
hold on. At that point, Vargas like startles and looks at you, and like makes a sign, and his guards start to move in around you to try to grab you. You
Do
guys,
the Theoden maneuver. Hold on. All right,
What do
I
you
gotta
guys
keep talking. I can't pause my speech. Like my speech needs to go all
Yeah.
the way. All right, here we go.
I intimidate the
Can I
guards.
step forward?
okay,
Okay. So he
I
fears.
will
Yeah.
draw my weapons.
He fears us, and it is now our time to rise up and bring back the light to Vallaki. The sun will shine again.
Can I like
I,
move
I,
over
throw
to?
I crumple the paper up,
Hold on.
throw it to the ground.
Hold on, Isaac. Where were you doing the?
yeah. Give us 2 seconds to sort out. Rachel, what did you want to say?
I want to step over here and be ready for guard 9.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, he starts moving
And
up.
I would like
contesting
to
with you.
intimidate the guards.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Yes.
Can I also try to follow his lead? And
Yeah,
also try to-
I'm
do.
thinking they'd be too shocked.
I'm gonna.
I got a
I'm
19.
gonna-
They should
I
be
got a
Gosh.
27.
shocked to
You-
do
Hold
it
on,
right
hold on.
now.
Can I say what I want to say?
Absolutely.
The first man to step onto this stage will have his guts splattered across it.
No. I'm
Same!
in the middle of a speech.
I rolled
You
a 20.
Hold on.
He's saying that quietly to the
Yeah,
guard,
yeah,
not
yeah.
like.
Oh,
So he's
oh,
whispering
okay.
it into the guard's face. He's not
Yeah.
telling the
Yes.
townspeople. And then Drew just
No,
like
of course not.
frog.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
take advantage of the shock factor. Everyone's just gonna be standing.
Okay.
there
Yes,
talking.
continue.
Okay.
And Cithrun is using his strength. But
Right,
I
I
can
crumple
continue.
up the paper and toss it in front of me with like nonchalantness. These are the talking points given to me by the biggest names in Vallaki. Both diametrically opposed in stance, both filled with empty and foolish rhetoric
Vargas backs off on the
that would
stage
have
a little
each other, your fellow man, at each other's throats. People of Vallaki, after being in this town for just a few days, I have been inundated with the worst of these two squabbling fools have to offer.
bit. At that
One
point, you see Lady Wachter like give a signal, and a crossbow bolt whizzes out and hits you in the shoulder.
I catch
I
it.
need you. You don't make a.
I catch it.
No, I have to finish my speech.
I know.
I have to
Yeah.
finish.
I know. You
Isaac, you got to pull a Theodore Roosevelt.
No, I'm
you
doing
need to
that.
make a con save real quick.
Okay.
You like stumble back as it hits you.
I got a 4. I'm not.
And,
finished. I'm not. Stop. I'm not gonna stop talking.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
feel poison seeping throughout you, but you get back up and continue
One
yelling.
would feign security to hide the sickening darkness that shrouds this land.
Fiona,
Even
Jump
now,
off
he
the stage
captures
and
your
tries to get
citizens.
out.
Udo Vlakovic is hidden in his manor, tortured and being beaten for daring to speak against him. The other is the demon-worshipping fanatic that would have my blood spilled on the ground to fill a prophecy. I tell you now, people of Vallaki, it is enough. It is time that you wake up and realize that you... Oh, oops. My music's... music in the background, it's fine, okay.
Keep going.
Where was I? These people of Vallaki are free to choose. The only two tyrants left here are this man beside me and this fool woman. You, the free people of Vallaki, are now free to stand against them and realize the truth that they have been oppressing you with. They have been tying you at each other's throats, and they have been convincing you to fight against each other. I tell you now, you guardsmen of Vallaki, you would accept these foolish bribes while they steal your women and children and hide them away from you for disobeying these foolish commands. And I know you've had enough. I know you do not want to be under their rule. I know the patriotism of the free people of Vallaki will rise today. Today, men and women of Vallaki, You will take these tyrants. I will hand them freely to you, and you may do what you will with them. For today, you are a new city. A city built upon your own freedom. My music keeps stopping. This is really annoying.
Ooh. Can I, while he's doing that, can I cast Hold Person onto Vargas?
Absolutely. He makes a wisdom save.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, no, he gets an 8. He's held.
Okay.
And you said Fiona.
I meant to do it. I meant to do it on both him and Fiona, but you said Fiona went off the stage before I said that.
You could
so.
you could like use it at a second level and try to catch her before she disappears into the crowd.
Or Cithrin could literally just grab her
Now-
because she was right in front of him.
I know there are some
Okay.
few who still cling to the rotting, festering carcass of oppression of these two tyrants,
She got a
unwilling to
3
give up
Bill.
their foolish ideologies for their selfish perks. I pray to the Morning Lord that they may be few and they may falter quickly under the just weight of the free people of Vallaki. What say you? And by the way, I've been using Thaumaturgy as a booming voice the whole time.
And do you make the ground shake as you speak your last
Yes.
words and your eyes
I use
burn
my
with the
inspiration
radiance of
to
the sun?
inspire the people directly. I waste it on them, for they need inspiration. And then I grab Vargas and Fiona and I throw them into the crowd.
Well, okay, Vargas is backed up to the back of the stage, and Fiona is running off of the stage. Both of them have been paralyzed by Elira's amazing spell and their horrible fails.
Oh, I still do that no matter how long it takes. I'm just going to toss them.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you finish your speech, however, another crossbow bolt whizzes out, and you can try to make a perception check to see where it came from.
I'm already expecting because I saw the first one.
Yeah, this one pings
I
off.
got a 20.
Yeah, this one pings off of your armor, actually, and you see Ernst alive and well on a rooftop over here
I look at him.
with a heavy
Like-
crossbow aimed at
You'll
you.
have to do better than that, fool! You missed me!
At this point in time, I would like to pull out my short bow
Mhm.
and fire off a shot at Ernst.
Here, actually, what we're going to do right now is everyone's going to pick up next week. What?
No!
You guys want to keep going? We can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless Michaela,
Well,
because I don't want Michaela to
yeah,
miss this.
Michaela,
Well,
Michaela,
Yeah.
All right.
No,
well,
we gotta do this. We're not.
Guys, I have a really long day tomorrow.
We can hold. We can hold.
I have
That's
a
okay.
1-year-old
We can wait,
birthday
yeah.
party.
We cannot hold. We're literally in the linchpin of this. Like, we can't just wait.
No. If we need to hold, we can. This is going to take a while, so
Because I really don't want Michaela to miss
I
it.
have a
Perfect.
1-year-old
She can't
birthday
miss
party
this.
tomorrow, so no, I can't.
For
At
us.
what time? 3 p.m. Bro.
No. Well, I also have to go to the gym.
Isaac will pick up next week. Your
Yeah.
speech, by the way, I'm
Your
not even
speech
gonna,
was
I'm not
great.
even
It
gonna
was
bother making
awesome.
rolling persuasion or anything because like that was just too good. You automatically
I
get
had
the
a-
best result that I had.
I
For
began to
you.
write it out just to make sure I remembered what exactly I was going to say, and then I just went off the rails, and I was trying to say like things I remembered without like using the speech notes, and I sounded like gibberish from what I had, but then it worked out because it sounded.
We
like,
will.
I thought you wrote it. Yeah, it sounded like
I
you
did
wrote
write
it.
it, but then I
That was
stopped.
amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
I only wrote the
That
end bit.
was absolutely phenomenal. If I was in that
Yeah,
crowd,
really
I
good.
would have
Yeah.
definitely.
I would have shot myself.
I'm fine. I was worried it sounded like a little.
I definitely would have surged forward to kill the Burgermeister and Fiona.
As
Yeah, I
threw
feel
them
like
into the
yeah.
crowd. That was my thing.
the last thing that happens before we roll initiative is one of the guards yells out, "We need backup here!"
Don't!
Oh,
I addressed
Fuck.
the guards.
Isaac.
Behind one of the buildings.
No!
God damn
His
it! I
arm
knew it.
wreathed in flame,
No!
like orange light glowing out of his eyes, and for the first time you see an expression on his face, a grin from ear to ear with again like orangish eldritch light shining out from behind. And he
What?
looks, he He casts Fireball.
No! Alec, you gotta tell
That's
me.
where we'll pick up next week, everyone.
You gotta tell me how
You
many
bastard!
guards did I convince? Because I had specifically tried to address the guards.
Yeah, no, you did pretty good. I'm gonna go
Calculated.
through all the specifics and get it all figured out because that's also.
Man, we got a big crowd. If I even convinced half of them, these guards don't stand a chance. I don't care what Izek does.
I claim the duel with Izek.
No. We're gonna kill them all,
But
bro.
I want to kill Ernst.
That's
Yeah.
that could be arranged.
we've stopped with Izek like throwing out a ball of fire, Enya like drawing her short bow, actually her longbow now, and like pointing at Ernst while Ernst is like reloading a crossbow bolt.
And the crowd are
Will is doing this.
With the stage set, vendettas formed and their hand played. The Drugonauts have only to back up their political threat to Vargas and Fiona by defending themselves and the people of Vallaki. The blazing sun is about to become a burning battleground between three factions, and the attendees can only hope to make it safely out of the ensuing chaos.
Oh, and by the way, I found it amusing that you guys were talking about casting Feign Death on Izek without thinking about the fact that he could cast Feign Death on himself.
I know. I thought he was gonna do that. But...
So he
Well, it
cast
sounds
He
like
Feign
probably
did.
did.
He had a ring of spell storing with Feign Death in it in
Oh!
preparation for your fight.